Alright. Also, Evan, I don't know if you want to switch from Bart or not.
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Yeah, let me go back to Sissel, return to bruh.
And I'm going to go grab some water, I think, because otherwise I'm going to die, so...
I'm gonna speedrun this. I'm gonna kill 2 dreadnoughts.
I'm just gonna bookmark Fujitech.
that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying.
That's what I did.
I type it in every time, and it's getting tedious. Well, I didn't think I was gonna have to use it this much.
Why, if we're using it at all, it comes to the territory, you know?
Oh shit, which folder did I put it in? I meant to put it on the bar. Where'd it go? There it is. In the D&D folder. So I go with, like, upset Sissel, confident Sissel, or thinking for the base sprite. I know I'm doing bruh for speaking.
That's up to you. I think that's your own destiny you need to forge.
I like the tableau between the, like, serious thinking sprite and there's just, There we go. Back in my own skin. Feels good.
Get out of your skin. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
No, I'm good. I like beer.
It would be more HDMI than an HDMI port. Can you guys think of anything?
What? What was the question?
Do you think of anything more HDMI than an HDMI port?
What are you doing? Is Kirko Field?
No, I'm trying to put something in an HDMI port and it's not picking it up as a valid HDMI port.
Huh. I don't know.
Using me, you know?
I'm not computer boy. I don't know.
Well, no, I just would expect when you plug something into an HDMI port, that would mean that it's an HDMI port. Would be my belief. You know? Perhaps I'm the fool, though.
You're not the tribal.
I am a fool, though, Evan. I am a fool.
Why? What? What happened?
I dropped something. Like a fool.
You're not a fool.
I am
I'm gonna come to your house and kiss you on the mouth. You're not a fool.
I'm a fool.
I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking Neanderthal.
I'm gonna kiss you in the mouth. Oh man, I'm really fucking stupid.
Fuck it. I wish I was
Guess you
fucking
gotta
smarter.
kiss me.
Don't hold it back.
You need to kiss. You need to kiss him now.
If you must.
I must.
You
If
need
I
to kiss
fucking
your AJ
really?
now.
Yeah, I'm an object apparently. I'm multiply. What do you mean? Yeah, you said you're AJ. Like there's multiple of me.
Are there? There's more than one AJ.
We are AJ.
No, I'm saying this specific me.
Well, how do you know you're the real you, though?
I'll do this.
Let's go down that road.
Just a simple "don't do this" is
Don't do this.
Please.
Honduras.
Honduras. What'd you say?
Yeah, it rhymes with it, you know.
Don't do this. Honduras. Yes. The classic rhyme scheme.
Yeah, Mackle Miller used that one.
Mackle Miller? You mean Eminem?
Yeah, you know the same guy.
I can't believe you thought that was the same.
I thought it was like a Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus deal. Like,
He changed his face too every time.
I thought he would become Macklemore, like in.
Bro, he made it. He said like they want me to be more like Macklemore. Like,
Can you imagine how good that would be for rating? He made his own villain. He fucking.
Yeah.
Look at me of the rap world.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop some tabs. I'm gonna kill my girlfriend, my wife. That's the two different sides.
Dude, he's a
No,
genius.
He'd be insane.
Insanely rich.
No,
We're rich.
he'd be insanely
How
rich.
much money do you think Eminem has to his name now?
A lot. There's like probably over. If I had to do a good guesstimate, probably over 40. No,
Too much for one person to spend in their lifetime?
fuck you. I'll spend it all in a day.
Is that a challenge, little man?
Is that a challenge? I was about to say. If you give me $40 million, I promise you I can spend it in a day.
I would not recommend it.
I wouldn't, but if you said more than a person, I'm like, is that a challenge? Fucking Shaggy and
Yeah, give me 60 million right
I guess
now.
let me put it that way. Hold on, let me put it in this way. Without buying land, there's no way that
Who
you
says
can
I
spend
can
that
have
in
to
a
buy
single
land?
What if I
day.
buy 55 cheeseburgers, 55
Bro.
fries, 55
What?
nuggets, 55...
what if I waited until October and donated it all to the St. Patrick's Foundation?
As a
That's
tax
not
write-off, that's a
that's
good
not
idea.
spending it.
That's
though.
a good idea.
That is spending. I'm spending it.
That's a donation is not spending. Spending is goods for services rendered.
Okay,
Fine,
now I want to see a fucking plot where like a bunch of people just got rich off the lottery and they just accidentally just walk into every strategy that the rich use to keep them like, dude, wait, I thought of an idea. What if we just donate? We count it as a donation. So
Dude, what would happen?
so it's not tax deductible. It's like,
Dude,
just
what
like a
would
fucking
happen?
bunch of dude bros like just listing off how the elite fucking operate.
And they think it's just like how people should do shit.
Dude, wait, we gotta tell people. No, don't tell them, dude. They'll copy.
They'll copy.
Oh, this is Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. It's Cuthbert. It's like D&D and Ace Attorney kind of slammed together. It's primarily Ace Attorney, if you would imagine.
If you were surprised.
Of the arcade.
Yeah, Attorney of the Arcane, Tyrion Cuthbert.
Of the Dark Age.
What a fucking stupid name! Like
Whoa!
again, just like
It really
he has a strong intro. Tyrion, right? It's a very powerful first name. Last name, Cuthbert.
You know,
I'm gonna Cuth.
I changed my last name.
I'd probably kill him, yeah.
Kuth would be fine. Tyrion Kuth's fine. Cuthbert.
Yeah,
About
like
Cuthbert?
Cumbert.
Comer. Tyrion come.
Oy. What a
Oh
shame.
yeah. Why'd you sound like Gordon Ramsay?
I don't know.
Did you watch this?
Fuck
What a
off!
shame.
Fuck off!
Man, the writing in this game is subpar. What a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame. No, yeah, he would do some.
Disgusting.
What a shame.
Have you
Get back
played
in
this
line.
before? We played like the first part of the first case, and then I died. So
Well, you
And
didn't
then
have
I
to-
died.
Yeah. You got through this session. Oh wait, this might work. This might work now.
Fuck, this is taking forever. I thought Jesus was falling from the sky. Holy shit.
What?
Well, he's always in your heart, so I guess technically Jesus is always falling.
No, he isn't.
heaven's falling down.
Huh? Oh.
Destiny is mine.
Oh, you said heaven. I was like, I'm not falling.
Heaven's falling.
Evan's falling. That's the weirdest intro they made for JoJo. Evan's falling down.
But like
Heaven's
it's just heaven's falling down, but it's photoshopped with your face just on it.
It's just me falling down the stairs is the whole enemy.
It's really sad and like painful, like uncomfortable to watch.
Evan's falling down. Oh, I re-listened to. I forgot.
I forgot.
I literally, my brain died.
Brain
You
rot.
were listening to something or other.
I don't know. Fuck it, it wasn't important.
Stone Ocean, I'm assuming the first intro.
Oh yeah.
You gonna.
No, I literally don't remember. I thought something was there, but no. It's a good song though. I was listening to it more.
It's nice. I like it.
I need to put my JoJo cheer thing.
Yeah, I want to get back to JoJo. I want to do that sooner rather than later. But like, I understand like it's a treat, you know, once a month.
Oh yeah. I was like, dude, you can watch it at any time. What are you talking?
It's right over here, man.
Yeah, like, come on.
It's around the corner.
Anyway, Owl, what happened last time was basically some dude got murdered. He was like a sort of rebellion leader almost. This guy, Flintheart McCoy. He was stabbed, presumably by his daughter, from what the courts are doing, but it was actually pretty likely this. He's not here yet. Some other dude who's like a noble.
Edgeworth 2.0.
His name is like something Pierce. I forgot what it.
Stabbing me.
I forgot
Stabbing
what
me.
it. No, it was like something Pierce. But yeah, this guy was stabbed with a sword, so you know, pierced. But I kind of have a weird feeling that there's something they're gonna like pull a twist with it, where he didn't mean to
they
kill
showed
the
him.
guy.
I think he meant to, but from what it seemed like, he really didn't want to.
Yeah, like there's more to it, because he was like,
Which I'm
"How dare
always
you
happy
go-"
to see. Always happy to see.
And then this is their defendant. She looks like a VTuber. Honestly, all of these fucking characters look like VTubers.
Yeah. I think that's just the art style, though.
Yeah.
No, the fucking I can't imagine the head of the guard being a VTuber. It'd be funny as hell.
No, I can. That the
Hold
issue.
on.
Old man.
What do you think he'd play? Town of Salem?
Yeah.
But no, I think like if you look at a like indie VTuber kind of a thing, like there'll be like every so often you'll see like some weirdly like muscular,
man.
like overly muscular dude who's got like this exact fit. Like I buy it. I buy all of these people are VTubers except for Tyrion. And that's only because he just looks like generic anime boy and would not
He's the
stand
Germa.
out.
He looks like
Sure.
he looks like a Pokemon main character.
Yeah, he does look like a Pokemon character.
Well, guys, I got a way to actually stream my Switch with audio on fucking. I got it. I got it to
Right.
work.
Oh
I
boy.
No, look how
more rain
look how
code?
good it look how good it looks.
What?
Oh, great.
Look how good it looks. Oh, no,
Wow.
Oh, it's so clean, guys. Also, my fucking controller's drifting. Great.
Bro, it looks like I'm watching 8-bit gaming.
I mean, it's got an aesthetic to it.
Aesthetic? What? Aesthetic space?
I think
awesome.
the worst part
Clean
is
that
that
shit up.
the worst part is that I could stream it no problem. Like if because I have a capture card, I could just
Yeah.
stream my Switch.
No, I have a capture card. I just haven't put the settings on to make it
Oh,
actually
oh, okay,
stream.
okay, okay,
This was me. This is the first time I
fucking
got to
around.
like work.
Oh,
Hey,
okay,
look at
okay.
this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have an Elgato.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, Gato classic.
I didn't mean to do that.
I wanted to know Gato.
Okay, sometimes when I blow into the stick part, it stops being drifty.
You blow into the.
That's when I blow my stick.
When he blows my stick, it stays still.
Alright. You wanna hop in?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm so pissed off with Nintendo.
Tell them to do it for you.
You can
Force them to do it.
fucking controller drift.
Like, that's actually inexcusable.
Yeah.
There's like fucking PlayStation, Xbox controllers like will never. They do happen, but like that's after like years of
Yeah.
like fucking not like
Wear
months.
it here. Oh,
This controller I've been using, I beat all of Breath of the Wild with it, and it's just fucking like I've had it for like I want to say maybe like 2 months.
It
Ugh.
had enough after that. It was...
Alright.
Let me get out of the
There you go. Hey, does that look a lot better?
Hold on.
Let me see. Yeah.
That looks much nicer.
Yeah, cleaner. Non-crunchy.
How bad can I make it?
Oh, please make it like unreadable. You can't even read the
What's like the
title.
lowest visual setting? Like what is the
Probably
It's like
144.
144. I think
What's
that's
like
what
the-
you were on before, though.
Can I just make it like 0? What happens?
It would
You
just be
fucking like a
outpixel.
blur.
Soldier Boy, watch us here. Fucking-
Yeah. The like old Soldier Boy videos.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice to know that I don't have to be alone for that anymore.
I don't have to be alone anymore.
You don't have to be alone for which game were you thinking of not being alone for? Ah, yeah, I kind of figured. I was just hoping it was another game.
Text.
Oh my god!
Hold on, I
you can't
gotta
even
load the
tell.
game real quick. I gotta see what the game looks like.
Oh my god. Oh, that's disgusting.
I can't even read the
That's not
subtitles.
It's not terrible. Like the oh god.
Hey guys, welcome to. I need to like turn the gain up on my mic like super high. Like, hey guys, welcome. Look at the fucking options in the bottom left.
Yeah,
I
so
can't even fucking
the
see.
environment doesn't actually look that bad.
Yeah,
But
this fun.
I can't
I'm
even
looking on
read
my
the
phone
text.
too.
The map
I
is
don't
horrible.
even-
I can't even read the text.
Why
Hold
do
on.
you do that? He like looked at me. I don't like that.
He's like, please stop my pain.
Hold on, I need to. Let me see the fucking dialogue. There's the. I've been playing Xbox too much. Yeah, what's in the glossary? Ah, yes.
Oh god, look at his face.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Ancient text. Let's.
Alright, that's nice to know that that works now, though. Very happy with that. That's state of being.
Alright.
Can you move this away from me real quick?
Firefox,
So I don't-
why did you just randomly open fuck off?
Oh yeah, Alf said apparently it's because the manufacturers made the controllers the way they made the controllers. It apparently had too much space between the outside and inside, so dust easily goes in. Which is
Why
how
don't they
it
just
easily,
stop doing that?
because that would cost money somehow. I already see that.
No, it would cost the money because I wouldn't have to buy their stupid, shitty fucking.
Ah, he
products.
got him. Which is how it easily drifts like a dumbass and never change
hear
it
me,
knowing it was
Nintendo?
faulty. Nintendo just fucking takes all your money
Dude,
somehow.
okay, hold on. Actually, this brings up a side point. Nintendo better fucking get off their high horse. Like, don't fucking do stuff like this. That's our copyright. I ask you, I beseech you to look up, Paper Mario and the Origami King. Look up the song "Thrill of the Night," and you tell me that's an original song, Nintendo.
What?
Up
Huh?
What?
Hold on.
Elaborate?
Hold
Because
on.
So I was watching some because I like the Paper Mario games growing up, and so I didn't play the Origami King one because that's just you know. And I heard the song and I'm like, wait a second, hold on.
It's just Danganronpa OST, like...
That'd be even worse.
All right, hold on. So you just keep in mind the title when I said Thrills at Night, and this is the fucking song. Hold on.
Oh my god, is this like... is this that one Persona song? Hold on. Oh, never mind.
And coincidentally, they have a bunch of zombies dancing in the background when this happens. When Michael Jackson, he was right there.
The sparkle juice in the freezer.
There's like an unused version that's like even worse.
Oh my god.
That's like even like
When did they make this?
a couple of years, like I think like a couple of years ago.
Like, what do you mean, couple years?
I see.
I mean, like,
Maybe like 2
was
years.
it past? Was it past 2008?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they
This
were
was
like,
on the
"Well, he's
Switch.
dead."
This was on the
Yeah.
Switch.
He said he's dead. He's not gonna say anything, and then they just used that.
It's the original is like way worse. It's like it's just a song.
It's just a song, but it's just in the different keys. Do 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 do. Yeah,
Real,
Nintendo's like, shut up,
right.
shut up, shut up. Also,
Original.
ICC. It's close. It's
Oh, she-
close to Mario.
back.
now. She's back.
Wait.
Fuck me in my nose.
Whatever, I can find the original. It's just
Yeah,
like
they took it out. They took
No,
it
but
out.
like it's like insanity. Like it is just the song. They just stole the song.
They're gonna kill you for this.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'd rather die standing than live kneeling. You know,
I'd rather die sitting than shitting.
spoken like a poet.
The great warrior poet A.J. Styles once said, "I'd rather die."
I'm a poet and I shit my pants.
I'd rather shit than shit.
Better to come in the sink than sink in the cum.
Exactly. Better to.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm ready for
No.
Couth.
All right, we're gonna Couth.
I'm gonna Couth.
You arrive back at the McCoy Tavern. Luckily for you, the Inquisition set up a teleportation circle for us to use. That's cool.
Nice.
With the circle, you can magically teleport between the capital and the crime scene instantaneously. Definitely
Oh.
better than miles having to travel by carriage.
That's a nice way to explain in like fast travel mode with like Ace Attorney stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Just so I gotta go to
Meanwhile,
Korean Village.
I was gonna say Karine Village being like 3 hours by
train.
car.
Yeah. And VA's like, oh, I forgot something. Let me take a lap. Retention center. Fucking.
I got
Korean
it back.
Village, right.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
Commander White takes notice as soon as you enter the room. He's working with a team of knights to investigate a crime scene. I'm the defense attorney in this case. I have as much of a right to investigate the crime scene as you do.
No.
Yeah,
That's not how that
whatever.
works.
Yeah.
Just remember, I got my eye on you, Cade.
Oh yeah. Well, I have. I got
Questions.
I was wondering if I could ask you some questions about the case.
No.
Ah, as if I'd help the likes of you. I saw your bosses, and I know what you're up to. That witch probably sent you here to con with me.
What? I'm just looking for some information.
A likely story.
He was cooperative before when he let you see Celeste. Why is he being so stubborn now? Is he angry that you embarrassed him in court today? In any case, you won't get anywhere at this rate. If you want help, you'll need to persuade him through an argument.
It's like the fucking psychological profile.
It helps prepare for starting an argument with somebody. Talk to Orem or present items to him to build a psychological profile for him. If you successfully fill a profile gauge, you'll receive more information during any arguments against him. That's cool.
Oh, that's a cool mechanic. So like it, incentivize you to
Look at-
like.
Yeah,
Presented.
Capcom, hire whoever made this. This is
That's a good idea.
well-made game.
What do you think
I don't
about
know.
this?
Oh, don't know what you expect me to say. Not much to say about that.
Best to try
Aw.
something else. Darn.
badge.
There's no like special badge
I bet
stuff.
some people. I'm surprised to the main detective there's not one.
So, what does the Arcane Inquisition do exactly?
You trying to pick a fight with me?
No, I'm just genuinely curious.
Well, I'm sure you already know, but us Inquisitors investigate crimes that involve magic.
Do crimes like this happen often?
Nah, be once in a blue moon.
That you know of.
Huh?
Makes sense. Mages are in the nobility after all. Even if they're untouchable, they don't make a habit of getting into trouble with the law. Well, you must have an easy job then.
You got that right. The only reason we exist is to clean up the nobility's messes.
Why I
He doesn't seem happy about that.
Okay, interesting.
Commander White, you seem to speak negatively about my client's magic. Do you have a personal grudge against mages?
You're damn right I do.
Wow, he didn't even try to deny it.
And if you had any sense, you would too. All a mage has to do is wave their hands and say some magic nonsense. Then you suddenly have a dead body on the ground. Don't get me started on Mage Blight.
Mage Blight?
Who?
Some nobles use their magic too much. They end up snapping and going on a rampage.
Oh.
I don't know if this is going too far, but why join the Inquisition if you hate mages so much? Considering the fact that,
That my job is to sweep the nobility's crimes under the rug.
sorry, I didn't mean to insinuate.
Nope, you have the right of it. Anytime a noble's involved in a case, I'm ordered to look the other way.
You don't seem happy to do that.
Wow. Him just being like, yeah, those conspiracy theories, they're real. Like,
To be
They're
fair, they're in a fantasy setting, yeah, they probably would be as more open about the fact, like, yeah, nobles get away with shit, and I appreciate like that, because that's realistic, honestly. In like a setting like this, to just be like, yeah, no, it's corrupt as shit. Do something. You know?
yeah.
I actually like that quite a
Especially
bit.
when they have magic, you can't really do anything.
And very interesting to bring up the concept of mage blight too. That people, if they use magic too much, they just go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting. It really brings
Why
up
does
questions.
anyone use magic?
I don't know. I mean, what if you could like, you're like sitting on the couch and
Power?
it's like a little bit far away?
Again, he did say like if it's used too much, you know, like
Yeah.
in small doses, I would assume it's fine.
No, yeah, the last straw is just like, oh, I want this remote.
I'm assuming it's like,
Fuck.
I imagine it's more like you use it a lot in one sitting, like
Right.
in one, like in very like, which does bring into question what the nature of magic is in this world if that can happen to you, you know?
Yeah.
Go insane. Yeah.
Interesting.
Why would you stay in this line of work?
Because every once in a while, I'm allowed to put a criminal mage behind bars.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Yeah.
I live for those one.
We can't go after nobles, but any of the mages fair game. Or at least, they were before your boss showed up.
You're back in
Boss.
my day.
Does he have something against Mr. Moore?
Clearly.
Oh, hey. Okay. Well, I have to ask, did something happen between you and Mr. Mora?
Miss Tamora. What are you, her lackey or something?
No, actually, she's my guardian.
Oh, I didn't even know she had her.
Oh, shit.
Kid, I don't know what the deal is between you two. But no good will ever come from associating with her.
This is about the rumors, isn't it? Throughout the years, there have been several insidious rumors surrounding Miss Timora. She's been accused of forgery, blackmail, and all other manner of illegal activities. It's clearly misinformation spread by the nobility to discredit her. She's always been fine with it. You can't get angry on her behalf.
More than just rumors. I've seen it for myself. That woman is an evil kid.
She defends mages who don't have the protection of the nobility. She's not evil, she's a hero.
Yeah, whatever.
Grow up.
Pog. Interesting. Commander White seems unusually hostile towards you. You have a feeling it's not just because you embarrassed him in court. If you can clear up the misunderstanding, you might be able to convince him to help you. Wish.
Ooh,
Fine, Palace.
I like that a lot. That was cool.
It is nice, yeah.
And the music
was
was good too.
Oh, we actually have like a little herb too.
Yeah. Commander White is stubborn and stuck in his ways. He seems to have a grudge against Ruby Tamora and will negatively react if you try to defend her. However, we respect you if you defend yourself against personal attacks. Do you have a problem with me, Commander White?
You should know exactly what my problem with you is. I saw who you work for. Do I have to spell it out for you?
Yes.
Ruby Tamora's a crooked lawyer. Or does your boss not tell you what she gets up to?
Oh, okay.
Elocutions.
Elocutions, okay. Arguments are not always fought using hard evidence. Sometimes you need to elocute to convince your opponent that your claim or their claim is wrong. When prompted for an elocution, choose one of the three possible responses. Correct response can be gleaned from reading your opponent's psychological profile.
Okay.
An
Oh, okay,
elocution
okay. Oh, go ahead.
is the fancy
Oh,
legal term for like a single argument.
It.
You have no right to throw around baseless accusations against me or Mr. Mora. Regardless of what Mr. Mora has done, I'm the one heading the case, or it doesn't matter how you feel about me or Miss Timora. What matters is that my client deserves a fair trial with fair representation.
I think I feel I'm feeling
It's gotta be deflect or rationalize, but I think it's rationalize.
I'm feeling rash because he does seem like he does care about justice still,
Yeah.
but like,
I like the only like con I see with rationalize is I don't think he cares about what's her name because she's a magic user as well.
that's fair. But I feel like deflect wouldn't be like it's like
Yeah, it's also true.
he prefers you defend yourself.
Yeah,
so like
that is
deflecting
true.
isn't really doing much. So I feel like
That's
rationalize makes the most sense.
Doesn't matter how you feel about me or Miss Timora. What matters is that my client deserves a fair trial without representation. With representation. Uh-oh.
About it.
I'm corrupt. All I'm trying to do is give that to her.
I've seen that woman do all kinds of shady shit in the cases I've worked. Forgery, bribery, blackmail, you name it. You're just another crook. I bet you're the same, a successor for the devil of defense attorneys.
Damn, that was harsh.
I'm not Ruby Timora, regardless of what you've seen her do. I'm here to run an honest case. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Me being her successor has nothing to do with it. Forgery, bribery, and blackmail. Have you seen me do any of those things? Because all I've done so far is point out the mistakes. Yeah, don't attack him. I think defend is the right option.
Yeah.
I'm not Ruby Timora. Doesn't matter if the rumors are true or not. Regardless of what you've seen her do, I'm gonna run an honest case.
Oh, shit. You're pretty good. Look, kid, I'd like nothing more than to believe you. But after everything I've seen her do, I know better. I have no reason to trust you. Anyone top of that woman can't be anything more than a crook.
You have no proof she's a crook, and even if you sure don't have anyone that I'm one either. Nothing that I've done has given you any reason to suspect it. It's probably this one, but if you see me engage in any crook-like behavior. Actually, this one's a bit more difficult. Okay. It's probably not this one because
Definitely not defending her.
Yeah, because it's defending her.
Yeah.
She will respect you if you defend yourself against personal attacks. I have no reason. It's got to be one of these two.
What's the deflect again?
Nothing that I've done has given you any reason to suspect me.
Yeah, I feel like he might play that back into Timora though, of just because that's the main argument. I have no reason. I feel like rationalize makes the most sense here. I figured they would go through each one, but I'm not. If that logic does hold, then it would be deflect. But I feel like rationalize makes more sense.
Yeah. What are you guys thinking?
I think I like deflect better because it seems like the line of reasoning that we're following is that we are a different person from her. So, like, you just need to point out that he's just projecting his like dislike of her and distrust of her like onto you. He's biased.
I can get that. I'm leaning to deflect also because of the tutorial effect of like.
Oh yeah,
I
1,
feel
2, 3. Yeah.
Like, so I'm willing to try and deflect. That makes fun.
He's like, fuck you, and just kills you.
He just grabs you with like a 3D animation. He grabs
Yeah, the fucking black man.
Blackwell.
Blackwell.
Right now, I'm just a defense attorney that's asking you for information. Nothing I've done has given you any reason to suspect me. There we go.
There we go.
Fuck!
Tutorial effect.
I wonder if there's like multiple routes though. Like something can still work, maybe.
Maybe.
But that would require like a lot, like a couple of like
Dialogue.
more. I'm
Yeah.
curious if that's like a thing or if it's just like no, that's just the wrong one.
I think my guess is what it is you need to pick the choices that follow the same line of logic, you know? Like our main argument in that was like I'm not going to try and defend her because you seem very set against her.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I'm a different person.
Yeah,
You
that did seem to be the common theme between all of them is saying I'm not her.
I'm me. I'm him.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
And you just want some info, right?
Yes. That's all I'm asking for.
Alright, I'll answer your questions. Just don't make me regret this.
I will.
Good job.
Fuck you.
Now if you show him the badge though,
Yeah,
he'll love you now.
maybe.
I like that mechanic a lot. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, shakes up investigation. It makes it not just like, it's like, oh, I gotta slog and get through. It's like, oh, I get to learn about this person. Now I gotta like confront them. Because like for this guy, he's just we know he's probably pretty good. He's just a detective. But for random people we meet on a case, there's a lot more of a like, oh shit, this person might actually have info we need to get out of.
Because I think one of my problems with the mainline series is that investigations are just a formality, You're just going through it so the game can feed you information, and it doesn't really feel like you're playing anything,
Great Ace Attorney really showed that with only having that one investigation day, and then just the rest being brought in through trial. Not counting this Great Ace Attorney too, but they really showed like you don't actually need that much investigation to make a really good case.
Because all the investigation is like, this is the list of evidence and the situation of the case, and it's not very interactive,
Mm-hmm.
This, like, the argument mechanic makes it really interactive, and I like it a lot.
This probably goes without saying, but I don't believe this sword is a murder weapon.
Right. I guess you have to prove that someone else put the sword there.
Did the Inquisition find anything suspicious on the scene?
If you're asking if we found another bloody weapon lying around, we definitely didn't.
Yeah, that would be a little too convenient, wouldn't it?
But let's say the girl really is being framed. If there was another murder weapon, the killer probably walked out with it.
Hold on. Do you think they could have hidden it somewhere inside the tavern?
Doubt it. After the trial, Steelwind turned the place upside down and scanned it with her magic. If someone did hide a murder weapon here, they hid it well.
Steelwind's an evocation wizard. What are you talking about?
She did that.
Or they hid it in plain sight.
Maybe the, like, types of magic are just specialties and not necessarily the only one you can do.
Maybe.
They also have, like, a repertoire as well, so, like, I guess we don't know what's in her repertoire. She might have, like, detect magic or something, but...
Yeah, there might
If
be
it's-
something more.
If
We need to
it's
take
not
this
in her...
spell.
Yeah, if it's not in her repertoire, then she wouldn't be able to cast it. Or compendium, they call it here. Not repertoire, but...
Not compendium.
Here, I wanna
I'm-
see. No,
Yeah, I'm
no,
inclined to
no.
believe that the little, like, magic colon, and then it just shows, like, the type. I think that's just, like, what they're mainly known for, what their main thing is.
Yeah,
Not
maybe.
like they can't do anything else.
Nutters. Can't believe you made such an obvious mistake during your investigation.
Okay.
What'd you say to me?
I'll shut it with that. I've already got an earful from Steelwind about the mess.
I can't believe you're such a shit detective.
Well, you don't have to worry about me mucking things up.
I'm fired.
Steelwind's basically taken over the entire investigation.
Wait, does she have the authority to do that?
Normally she wouldn't, but I know better than to go against orders from a noble.
Right, there's definitely a strange power dynamic between them.
You think?
But honestly, the girl sweats the details too much. She even had my men draw up a scaled map of the crime scene.
Give me.
Hey, you want a copy? Go for it.
Give me.
Just fucking take it. Don't know how much good it'll do you.
It just eats it. Like,
The more, I'm telling you, more and more I hear from Steelwind, I really like it. She's like, get me a fucking, like, geometrically scaled map of the scene.
Write
Like-
this shit down!
Can't trust you for shit.
You fucking didn't give me evidence. Oh my god.
it's made.
look at this room.
It's made in fucking.
That's actually great.
That's
actually
fantastic.
That's really.
Oh my
Love it.
god, that's
Oh my
so
God,
fucking
yeah.
good. That's so good. 5 feet by 5 feet. It's with the fucking grids and everything. That's so fucking. Oh my
That's really
God.
funny. I actually love that.
That's
D&D map of the crime
fantastic.
scene.
That is
We
so
eating good this
fucking
series,
good.
boys. We eating good.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm
these-
impressed.
These chairs, we saw them recently in something. I think this is made with a map maker as well. Like this is
Yeah, I've
This is
seen this.
made-
I've seen these tables before.
these are made with
Yeah.
a map maker. That is so fucking funny. That is
That's
so
great.
funny.
That's really good.
Who drew this?
Oh my god.
Compliments to the
There-
cast.
What's compendium?
Oh, that's her magic.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's her
That's what's
repertoire.
called
That's really funny.
They had to have been like playing a murder mystery in D&D or something with like the map and everything. And they're like, this would be funny if we like just put this in the game.
I wouldn't even be surprised if the tutorial is based on like an actual, or one of the cases is based on something they experienced or.
Oh, that'd be
something, you know?
really cool.
That'd be great.
That's I love that. That shows a lot of character there.
That's fantastic. That was a pleasant surprise.
This is real people.
I hope it continues. I really hope it does. 'Cause
I
that's
hope I
so
see
fucking
the
funny.
the free stuff they give you. Like I hope I see like every the basic monster token fucking. Like,
Oh my god, that'd be so
Chapter.
funny. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, each chapter they have like Mikos' recaps somewhere in there.
if you log out of the game and come back, the to be continued place, but it's like a recap style.
Yeah, they have 4 images.
It's just Galdrick.
I heard this was Prosecutor Steelwind's first trial.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is
Yeah.
her first fucking. So she's like everything I hear, great.
She must be pretty talented if that's for sure, or if that's true.
No.
A pain in my ass, what she is. Damn Noble comes in here telling me how to do my job. Honestly, I have no idea what she's even doing in this line of work.
I heard that she's from a renowned noble house. Must be a pretty powerful mage.
Ha! Powerful is an understatement. The Steelwinds who came before her could turn this entire town into a glass crater.
Jesus
Good to know.
Christ.
Good to know.
What? There's no way that's true, right?
I come from a long line of atomic bombs.
My dad, fat man. My brother, little boy.
My mother, big lady.
Probably autopsy, if I had to guess.
Yeah. The autopsy report seems to be pretty detailed in some aspects and vague in others. Why is that?
Not sure about the details, but the autopsy's performed by a mage who studies divination. Their magic gives us details on how someone dies, but there's always a few blind spots.
Okay.
Cool.
Blind spots? Like what?
Well, for one thing, if someone mucks around with the body after death, the report becomes muddled. Divination magic can tell what happened to a body, but not in what order and at what times.
Oh.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm loving the fucking
Lore.
Kuthenheimer, is everyone saying? The Kuthenheimer is what everyone's saying in the chat.
Kuthenheimer.
This case is the bomb.
I
I've
like.
become a magician.
bomb? It killed people? Well, I wouldn't exactly call them people.
I love the modern day movie
Voyage.
edit of the Oppenheimer trailer. The fucking open
Gangnam
style.
style.
Oh, it's sexy. It's so fucking funny.
I love the
love that.
fucking. I love that Oppenheimer. As a thing where it's just like I have 2 sides. It's Oppenheimer, and then they presses the switch, and it turns into Barbie.
Germa did a contest recently where he had everyone go on House Flipper and build houses for him to rate. And someone made the Oppenheimer Barbie bunker. Like, I think Kraken did. It was really fucking funny.
It was great.
It was amazing. And then someone just built like the actual like Barbie dream house.
Oh god, that's great.
Sea-Dog just built a maze of images he had on his computer. Like, bless you.
I'm dying.
Bless you.
Hold on.
Magic.
Sorry. Somebody definitely stabbed Flintheart's body with Celeste's sword. If what he's saying is true, then it will be that much harder to figure out what kind of weapon originally killed him.
And I love like these creative answers for how they're gonna handle like autopsy and everything because like now I'm like if something's vague I'm like oh okay that's just limitations.
It adds.
Magic.
Yeah.
It adds
Yeah.
to it. It adds to it a lot.
Yeah, I love the concept that like we have, because it wouldn't make any sense in a world that is so like knee deep in magic that they don't have any sort of like magic investigation aids. But I like that there are like chinks in the armor of those. Like there are things that the magic can't do.
Mm-hmm. And in a world seemingly like where anyone who is someone important relies on magic so heavily, it also explains like a normal autopsy just doesn't happen. Like they're just
Unlike
so over reliant on it.
And then there's like sometimes an ace attorney's like, well, we got an updated autopsy now. It's like, motherfucker, you just did that earlier.
We just
Updated
decided not
autopsy
to
report.
do
That's
our
a
job this
crime.
time.
Yeah.
That's a whole
Fingerprints,
ass
what are
crime.
those? What are those?
Yeah, I love.
Your
I love
Honor,
that
that's
clip.
a crime.
I love that clip
No.
of like the fucking
real
what's his
lawyer.
name? the kangaroo lawyer or something, or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Like the actual lawyer dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He's like, "That's illegal."
as soon as Edris says that, he just goes, "What kind of kangaroo court is this?"
You can't do that.
Yeah, no, I love that shit. That like, I think I saw that clip. He's like, he should be born. Fuck him.
And I like to imagine that sort of reaction just carried out for the rest of the playthrough.
Oh my god.
That mage's sword really is strange. Occupation knight, age 64, enjoys law. It's almost a shame that we had to confiscate it.
He said he's fucking.
What?
He's nerding over it.
The sword's so good.
Yeah.
Is it really that abnormal?
It's definitely not like any kind of sword I've seen. What if it's forged in the Eastern Kingdoms?
Nothing there. I've never seen a real spell compendium before. Still not exactly sure how they work.
Well, spell compendiums are magical devices that display exactly which spells a mage can cast. You can probably guess, but the Inquisition uses these things all the time.
Right. Having that information is definitely a blessing for the defense and the prosecution.
I'm so stupid.
Why?
When he said, well, spell compendium. I was just like, I thought that was gonna be it for the sentence. Well,
Compendium?
compendium.
See,
That's all.
see, you. Fuck.
Come.
Compendium.
I can't believe the prosecutor is going this much into this much detail for her case.
Ah, it's a real headache. Did you know that the map is scaled? It's got a legend and everything.
Wow, this prosecutor must be pretty particular. I like that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Anything else? Can I present?
Probably
beautiful.
Oh, I can present spells.
Oh, yes, previous spells.
Can't present that one though.
Profiles?
Profiles.
I hate her.
I never knew Tamora had a kid. Well, have I never seen you before?
I tend to stay inside a lot. As a child, you couldn't control the Eye of Horus that well. Getting the myriad of thoughts from a large crowd tended to be overwhelming for you.
I've only ever seen her as a ruthless lawyer. It's hard to imagine a woman like that taking care of a kid.
Yeah, she was just as ruthless as a guardian.
God.
Oh,
She sent me to jail
Milf.
multiple times. Milf.
I have to ask, did something happen between you and Mr. Mora?
Ha! Miss Tamora.
Oh, it's the same like the lackey line.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you had a kid? Oh, fuck. Wait, yeah. Oh, damn, it's like a whole thing.
I love he's just like, Tamora. Oh shit.
Nothing about the victim. He probably has plenty to say about her.
I never expected a girl like that to be a mercenary.
Killing me.
I would also never expected her to be a murderer either.
She's not a murderer. And I'll prove that in trial tomorrow.
Oh yeah, whatever you say, kid.
Pigs can fly.
That's me.
You don't want to talk about himself. How humble.
Why would I?
yeah,
It's
that's
just the same line.
She's a pain in my ass, son. That fucking look, he's like,
My ass.
son.
Whoa. That's weird. What the fuck?
Huh?
Why is it like that?
What is that?
When my mouse isn't where the like button is. Can you see my mouse on?
Oh, yeah, I look up on stream, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's
Yeah, it looks a little bit off.
Uh-oh.
No, the game is shit now.
I mean, I can still
Uh-oh.
click things, but that's weird.
Yeah.
This game's so good in theory. Please don't let it be bombed by, like, bugs.
Game mechanics.
Please.
I mean, it works as intended, it's just off
Yeah.
with the...
A little off.
I think it's supposed to be like a marker of like what you're currently like hovering over.
Yeah.
Not that you have
I
to
don't
like
think the
press
mouse is
the
supposed to be
button.
shown.
Yeah, I don't
it's
think
weird.
the magnifying glass is not meant to be where you're looking. I think it's just if you're like looking over the bar, it'll
Yeah,
just put a
it's
thing
like-
over the bar.
It's like, hey, this can be investigated, kind
yeah.
of thing.
Weird way of doing it, but
Yeah.
it works. It's not hindering us, so it's fine.
The Inquisition lit some candles, but there's a magical lamp right there. Wonder why they're not using those instead. Ah, okay, so see,
Magic.
check mark.
I appreciate the check mark. A lot of games tend to forget that.
Modern-looking lamp mounted on the wall. It's a lamp powered by artificer. Let's go!
Artificer mentioned.
Artificers mentioned.
Dagor's in here.
Didn't expect to find something this is fuck sophisticated in a town like this.
Artificer is just stupid magic.
Well, actually,
Stinky poo-poo magic.
artificer draws from the surrounding ley lines to.
I didn't ask for the sight in English, Four Eyes. Anyways, look what Artificer got, folks. The arcane power cell broke and they haven't had power for weeks. Yep, nothing can beat a good old oil and flame.
His face reminds me of something.
Whose
I don't
face
know.
is that?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Anytime I
I've seen
see
that
it,
before.
anytime I
Is that
see it, I'm like,
Tigray?
Tigray.
Tigray.
No, it's not. No, it's not just Tigray. This is This is
It's
someone else.
Godot's.
It's Godot.
Godot.
It's Godot.
It's
Godot.
Right.
Godot.
I
That's
knew it.
Godot. It's upright.
I
flame.
knew it.
Right. You got,
It's
you
the
right.
eyes. It's the eyes that throw it off.
Yeah, if you put a mask on it, that's just Godot. Oh, God, you sniped that one. Yeah.
I was just like, me. It's like, think.
I think Tigray also does that, but it is more.
Oh, I-
Godot, yeah.
No,
I
but
thought
like,
he gave you a piece of broken glass.
eat this.
Yeah, oh my god.
Anything else I can investigate in here other than this stuff? Doesn't look like
Fucking
it.
the magic electricity.
Soldier Boy.
It's a painting of a man in a
Soldier Boy.
suit, and there's some text on it. Adam Elvley, or Evely, probably.
Evely? Evelyn.
Adam Levine.
Evelyn.
Yeah. Politician of the pedantic.
I've heard of this guy, some kind of politician from one of the nations west of here. I heard he's pretty much a shoo-in to win whatever election they have going on there.
An
That's
election.
Zachary.
Was Flinthard studying democracies for his little revolution?
Oh god, if that's Zachary in this world, he's about to be a menace. Holy shit!
It's a painting of a mage. There's more text. That is not a fucking name.
Somala.
Somala dangling. Somalia dangling.
Yeah.
A legendary practitioner of the arcane arts, he mysteriously disappeared one day. It's rumored he was developing a formula for a new transmutation spell. However, he was reckless in casting the spell, and Dangling quickly lost control of his magic. His body was never found. Many speculate he didn't actually die during the accident, but if that's true, where did he end up?
Well, it's
Who painted this?
transmutation, so it's less where did he end up and more what is he right now.
Who did he end up?
Yeah.
Why is Gamora?
Why? I hope these are all like their D&D characters. That'd be really funny.
That would be.
Sounds like a cautionary tale against using magic.
This guy.
That might explain why Flinthard keeps it in his tavern.
Who painted that? Someone had to be there to fucking figure that. I guess they have what forensics.
Yeah. Well, it's probably just like this might be a
What they
A
thought
rendition.
happened.
Yeah, like a medieval painting of like Greek philosophers. They weren't actually there, but that's what they look like, you know?
They could have been. You never know.
There's a broken bottle on the floor, shattered close to the chalk outline of the body. Label has the words lotus juice on it.
Give me that.
Cactus juice.
Never heard of that brand before. Must be foreign.
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 Okay,
Chalk
so
outline of a person. Oh, good.
is he from that foreign country?
No.
I-
It makes it seem like he lived here his whole life
No.
in this town.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the victim. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the detective. I was like, I doubt it.
No,
but,
yeah, I think the victim might have been from that place.
Either the
dad, maybe.
victim or his daughter. Because his daughter had like a sword forged
She was a
from
mercenary.
another
Yeah.
country, so. It's in the house like carpet. Okay. Yeah, this is probably where Flinthart died. The outline matches the picture that the Inquisition took. Nothing seems out of place here. Think you found everything you can. What does it all mean? There's no murder weapon to be found, and there's no obvious evidence of another person at the scene.
Hey, you okay? You got quiet all of a sudden.
Alright, just focus. Close your eyes and let everything else disappear from the world.
Hey,
What are you
listening?
What the?
What the fuck?
Huh?
The
So- And then it just goes. That's weird. Okay.
Just to wake you up.
What the
Just to
fuck
wake
was
you up.
that? What the fuck was that? What the hell?
Hey!
It's like the objection music came in like a fucking sheep. This one came in like a lion, and now it's just nothing. Weird. Okay.
It's just, yeah, the whole cast went, and then they're like, stop, calm down.
So there's no clear evidence pointing to another killer. There is, however, evidence pointing out Flintheart moved before his death.
What?
There's no blood trail leading to or from the body. What does that imply? Well, he just...
Oh, okay.
He died.
Huh.
Oh, look at those.
Okay, so Flintheart
Didn't move.
didn't move.
We're playing Murder Mad Libs.
Flintheart attacked Flintheart
Yeah, sure.
during the investigation.
Flintheart didn't move during the murder.
The picture the crowd posted where like one guy went through fucking what's that game? Obra Dinn, and just said that the
Oh,
captain
yeah,
ate everyone.
Yeah, he ate everyone.
Yeah, hungry.
I could eat the whole thing.
I could eat everything.
Flintheart died where he was attacked. He didn't move from his position at all.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
There's also the autopsy report, which said he died from a stab wound from behind. He was probably caught off guard and was too incapacitated to move anywhere else. This means the attack happened at the exact position he fell over. Cool. There's also the shattered bottle of lotus juice. Probably dropped it when he died. Doubt it means anything, but the shattered bottle is right next to the body. So Flintheart dropped the bottle during the attack.
During the attack, yeah, I'd say being stabbed made him drop the bottle.
Flintheart dropped the bottle when he was attacked. From that, we can infer he was holding it the moment that he was attacked.
No, he wasn't.
What's so strange about one bottle, though?
It may seem like an insignificant detail, but that detail could help me infer other elements of what happened during the murder.
Right.
There's also the fact that the artificial lights were out. Were these candles here when you arrived at the crime scene, Orm?
No, we had some lights so we could see the crime scene properly. We thought it was weird, too. The girl and her father must have had their argument in pitch black darkness.
So they didn't light any candles to make up for the broken lights.
Had no lighting
The murder.
during the murder.
The crime scene had no lighting during the murder. The argument that Celeste had with Flintheart must have been spontaneous. They weren't planning to have a conversation in this room. In this darkness, Flintheart wouldn't have a lot of visibility. If he was stabbed from behind, he probably didn't see it coming. He was clearly surprised and was probably too much in a shock to run away. Also, the bottle might seem insignificant, but he was holding it when he was attacked. Maybe he was pouring a drink for himself, or maybe it was for a visitor.
He's horrified.
Either way, the assailant must have been unseen by Flintheart.
Kid!
Or the assailant attacked him from his blind spot when his back was turned. Why would his back be turned, though? Was he distracted by something?
Kid!
Whoa, what?
What was that all about?
Sorry, sometimes I just get lost in my own thoughts.
Yeah, well, cut it out.
Stop.
You're freaking me out, kid.
Right. Anyway, you think you found everything you can here? You should move!
I like it. It's great. Like you can probably make the like comparison like just Danganronpa minigame, but it's fast, it's snappy, it doesn't Danganronpa would have me fucking driving down the street hitting prostitutes to like learn that A comes after or B comes after A, like it's fucking at least with that it's just like if anything I view it more as like you organizing your thoughts than it needing to be spelled out.
You have to choose. It's not like you just talked about it. Like a couple. It's like yes, the murderer had an axe, and then in the driving's like, what did the murderer use?
Yeah.
I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah. At least you're like establishing information with that,
Yeah.
I like it a lot more, and it's like it's very simple too.
I don't think this game's gonna treat us like an idiot. I'm confident that they're gonna actually like ask us questions that we don't know the answers to.
We'll see.
Who is the prosecution?
My mom.
This is the prosecutor.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got AJ.
Oh, yeah. If people keep seeing you here, they're going to start asking questions. Leave the investigation to me. All you have to do is stay quiet until the trial is over.
While heading upstairs, you spot the prosecutor having a conversation with someone. They seem to be in a kind of argument.
Yeah, he's here.
God. Damn!
Oh yeah, I was this guy, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
Enough. I will do as I see fit. You may be a steel wind, but this is my land.
Ooh, noble drama.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're that defense attorney from the trial.
I am? I'm sorry, but who?
Ah, how rude of me. My name is Lord Garrick Pierce, the ruling noble of this
I
land.
like how the emphasis on Lord. The fucking I am Lord.
I am Lord.
He's putting emphasis on like the Echo Lord.
As the ruling noble, I suppose I should thank you for playing your role in the current trial. As misguided as it may be, I like that animation. If I can, like, gossip.
I suppose that you also think my client is guilty.
It does not matter what I think.
Transmutation.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Get away.
No, whatever, transmuter.
You can't see that.
I would roast you.
But my mother told me not to burn trash.
I imagine that he's so rich that he has a man who, like, fights his battles for him. He has, like, a dismaster who comes
The
in.
butler.
This entire scandal has done nothing but rile up the common folk. Magic is a gift for the nobility and the nobility alone. It is a symbol of the aristocracy and of our divine right to rule. And now that bastard child has tainted that symbol in the public eye.
All of that has nothing to do with her. She's just an innocent woman who got wrapped up in all this.
Even if she is innocent, the charges have been laid and made public. Someone must take the fall, lest the public accuse the justice system of corruption.
Well, let's break down that statement.
Interesting.
Yeah, hold on.
Interesting.
Interesting
Yeah.
type of word.
He goes like, the system must be corrupt, so people don't know it's corrupt.
Yeah, people are gonna think we're corrupt. We gotta pin this on someone.
Yeah.
You gotta frame someone immediately.
No, I like the sprite with his hand over his mouth. So, guys, you're not gonna believe who I killed last night.
They're gossiping up here. They're fucking...
So you're saying that she should be found guilty even if she's innocent?
What do you
Well, yeah.
suppose will happen if she's acquitted? All the public will see is a mage going free despite a myriad of evidence. That alone will be enough to cause public outrage. So he's just saying, let there be blood no matter whose it is. Like,
Someone's
has
got to
to
go
die.
down, or else
Someone's gonna die.
people.
Or the whole system's
people are
going
gonna-
down.
Yeah, people are gonna go like, "Hey, wait, that's a mage walking free for murder."
Dude, fucking guy's gonna love us after this trial. Fucking
Oh,
Detective
yeah.
White, fucking Inquisitor White's gonna be like, okay, you're my boy now. You're my boy.
He's like, why, I should have never distrusted you, pal. He turns into Gumshoe.
Tensions between the aristocracy and the common folk are high enough as it is. What is one insignificant girl when compared to the stability of our great kingdom?
That's
That's enough. Stop antagonizing him, Pierce.
But Mom,
I'm not your mom.
she is 18 years old. You are 38.
Yeah.
That is creepy.
Grow up. I can't refute what he said, but I don't agree with it. Look at it! Look at this character!
we stay winning. I love
Yeah.
her. She's
We're
great.
winning.
What?
We win her some fucking pants, cause Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
That's just.
I think those are leggings. I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain.
are you, how sure?
Fairly certain, or
hungry.
else Twitch might have some words.
Wait,
Twitch
you
did.
fucking catching a cold in here? Christ.
The system should be based on truth and justice, not on public opinion.
The system should be based.
Tyrion stepped out from behind the bar and he's just completely pantsless.
Man, you look stupid over there. It's fucking...
His balls are out. Like, what the fuck?
Then why are you working against my client? Do you honestly think she's the kind of person that would kill her father?
Doesn't matter what kind of person she appears to be. The evidence clearly points to her as the only possible killer. But you should fight according to your own ideals. Just as I will fight for mine.
That was a nice nudge of like this Solota barnacle.
Yeah, she's just like, whatever.
Starting to get a
I
read
know,
on that
you know,
one.
I know.
Oh, they just gone.
It's that scene where there's like, so I've seen your history. It's like, so what did you see? It's like, just so you know, I know that you know that I know.
I don't know.
Like, she is kind of giving me Zeke's vibes of like, it doesn't really matter what I believe. We got to do our jobs. Like,
Yeah.
I might know what happened here, but I'm still gonna do my job and make sure you do yours.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just cheating the system. Anyway.
There's a door at the end of the hallway. It seems to have some use recently. You try to open the door, but it seems to be locked. Someone might have a key to open it. Okay, I guess
Bro,
we
I
gotta
just
go
can't
back
win in
to,
that room.
You ready to get the hey, give it. Give it. Oh yeah, she might have it. That's a good point.
Get it? Oh god.
The ambient despair in the fills your mind with like a horrendous stench. You do your best to ignore the emotions of the other prisoners, but you haven't had much practice in blocking out this many people. As you arrive, you see Celeste huddled down in the corner. As soon as she sees you, her dour mood seems to lift, if only for a moment.
Who was it again? Is it
That was me. Yeah, I was her and her father.
Yeah.
That's why he had to die.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
hi,
his killer.
hi, Mr. Cuthbert.
Just everybody in the case.
He's
Yeah,
just
he-
everyone regarded to that.
Yeah, you guys got all the recurring characters. I'm literally everyone that's only going to appear in this case.
No, she's definitely
She's recurring.
You're
She's
insane.
Are you crazy?
She's on the cover. She's recurring.
So the only recurring character I have is the lady voice.
Yeah, we have-
excellent.
I think we all have one recurring character each, except for Carlos. who
I have a
has,
lady voice. What are you talking about?
No,
Well, I'm the
recurring.
Inquisitor.
Recurring. I said.
I'm Inquisitor. He's probably gonna.
Yeah,
be around.
you're Inquisitor
Yeah.
and you're also Ruby. You've got two
Well,
recurring.
we'll see. We'll see what case 2 has.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hold on. She was also on the
minute.
cover, so I was like, oh, maybe she survives. But you know what?
No, that's
Maybe
Mia.
not.
So is Mia.
Yo, hold
Yeah,
on.
that's true.
But she
We can't
was recurring
put
even.
too much faith in that logic. You know who was huge on the cover of DGS2?
Who was that? Bitch? Oh yeah, fucking Ray.
The girl.
Yeah, fucking Ray Mbabe.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He's on the cover.
Fucking
So we really
uh,
can't. She was bigger than Zeke's.
fucking Yoko was on the cover of Paranormal Site or something like. Hold on, there was somebody who was really.
To be fair though,
really
Yoko
well.
is intrinsically
No,
like,
it was
very important.
not Yoko. The wife of the cop. She shows up for the last like 15 minutes, and she's
Oh, yeah.
she's massive on that cover.
I'm tempted to just buy that game because you guys like it so much.
It is
so I can play
fantastic.
through it.
I would highly recommend it.
Very nice. I just, honestly, supporting it in any way you can is
Yeah.
definitely like it deserves it.
The way they go.
There's no need to address me so formally. Just call me Tyrion.
No. All right, prosecutor or attorney Cuthbert.
Okay.
Uh,
Wow.
Wow. You know what? I'm not defending you anymore.
Anyway, came to ask you some questions about the case.
Right.
How you doing?
Sorry for freezing up like that. I almost lost us the trial. Yeah, he did just kind of fucking hard panic. He got asked one question. He was like, "Whoa,
Is this the end?
like he actually had a full breakdown after being asked. Okay, so do you have like
Name-
any refutations for the prosecutor's argument? And it's like,
He's like,
Phoenix
name and
did the same
occupation.
thing.
Ah!
Not
His first
that
case?
crazy. Not that.
Not as
crazy.
dramatic, yeah.
that's like no, but like
Wow.
that's like saying, okay, who's the victim in this case? And he just goes, it's like.
To be fair though, Mia, at least Phoenix did have Mia with him. He was kind of just alone up there on his in the fucking grand court, just immediately.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was by himself. Yeah, his mom went good luck. Just-
Yeah.
I wish they would have. I think it would have made much more sense if in that scene they showed all the emotions like of the people around him, just sort of overwhelming him.
Yeah,
that would have been more. That would have been a bit more understandable as to why he was more freaking out.
Yeah.
No, there's no need to apologize. I mean, you did kind of shit the bed, but in the end, you did great.
That's a dub.
But it was only thanks to her.
Those-
If she hadn't calmed you down, who knows what could have happened.
I still don't understand, though. Why were there traces of magic on my dad's body?
Right, those traces of magic were on the sword and the body. Magic traces are particles of magical residue that are left behind when the mage casts a spell. They only linger for around 48 hours, and that gives you a rough timeline of when spells are cast. Did you cast Mage Blade on your sword that day?
I did. I cast it when I trained during the morning.
That explains why there were traces on the sword, at least.
Did the trace on my sword leave the magical trace on my dad's body?
No, magical traces can't be moved around physically. For a spell to leave a trace, it has to be active where the physical contact was, or when physical contact was made.
Really? What does that mean, then?
Whatever killed your father had a transmutation spell active on it at the time. Magical trace on your sword was just an unlucky coincidence.
I can't believe this.
Could you tell me more about your father?
No.
Sorry, I know this must be difficult after everything.
My father.
No, it's okay. If it helps you, I'll try my best to answer your question.
Were you
Why
too
do you know
close?
look absolutely nothing like him?
She's adopted?
We were. I'm sure you know this by now, but I was adopted by him and my mom.
There you
There we go.
There you go.
But even though I didn't have their blood, they treated me as if I did. He loved me with all his heart until I developed
Until what?
magic.
This is something to have to do with the argument that they had? I wonder. Sorry to say this, but I could hear your argument from my room that night. Could you tell me about what happened?
For as long as I can remember, my dad has hated magic. Or mages, excuse me. I'm not sure why, but if you even mentioned magic around him, he'd fly into a rage. So I hid my magic from my family.
But why even learn magic in the first place? If you really wanted to, you could have gone your whole life without using it.
Okay, so it's not like a thing that happens involuntarily. It's a skill that you could use. Ever
like it.
since our tavern closed, my family's been in a lot of debt. I was wondering if it was like a sorcerer thing where like magic just flows out of you whether you want it to or not. I decided to become a mercenary and use magic to enhance my ability to fight. Most mages are in the nobility, so people will pay a lot for a sellsword who can use magic.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fucking profitable.
So that's why she's a mercenary. But, oh, that's you.
But I know now, learning magic was the biggest mistake I've ever made. Your dad would be proud of you, a fellow magic hater.
I forgive you.
On that night, my dad found my spell compendium. He read my diary.
What is this?
When he confronted me about it, I finally came clean to him. And that's when he flew into another one of his rages.
He's a barbarian.
Another one of his ragers. My dad started drinking.
She mentions rage a lot. Like, he's actually just
Yeah.
straight up a barbarian.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever address it, but I feel like that might be the vibe with it, of like what they're getting across with them.
Yeah, I think this is a game written by a D&D player who's
Oh,
trying to like
100%.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, this is D&D, guys.
It has to be because of everything that we've seen so far. Also, hold on, let me throw that back up. But sorry, I can't imagine how much how that must have felt. Oh, that was the line that's your one up.
Wait, did I miss a line? I'm sorry.
Yeah, this one I clicked by
He
accident.
shouted me. He told me that I'd betrayed him and his family.
And then I read that one already.
I deserved every bit of it. I knew how much he hated magic, but I learned to use it anyways. He showed me so much love, and I just threw it all away.
don't say that. I'm sure he still loved you.
No, I could see it in his eyes. He hated me. Oh. Oh. And he died hating me.
Feel a sharp pain in your chest. Is something. So, there's a locked room in the tavern. It's at the very end of the hallway upstairs. The Inquisition probably searched it already, but I want to investigate it to make sure.
A locked room at the end of the hallway? I think that's my room. Don't go in there.
Do you know how I could get in there? It's the only room in the tavern I haven't investigated. Feel a suspicious gaze from Celeste. Hey, what's that look for? I'm your lawyer. I'm not going to do anything weird.
What? So you can't be a weirdo just because you're my lawyer?
Yes, that's how this works.
Sorry, you're right.
Said Christoph Gavin.
The man paints his nails. I love how they made it canon that he uses nail polish.
Anyone who uses nail polish is a murderer. Confirmed.
You see, he does the fucking, like, emote where like, face painting its nails.
It wasn't even like a color. I think it was just like a clear white fucking
It
thing he
was.
put on his. He just made him shiny. Fucking freak. Monster. Why are you doing that?
Here, you can use this key to get inside.
Pog, see you later.
You
Anything-
take the key and start dashing out the room.
Is there anything else that I can... I can search a couple of things in here.
Investigative stuff.
Sure, why not? Locked room, or locked cell has a mechanism. Lit torches. Inquisition doesn't care about people burning on fire, that's fair. Barred window. Broke through the bars. Three-story drop. Do I want to present anything?
Badge.
Badge. No.
There might be something like here that we do need to talk to her
Probably
about.
shouldn't show this to her. She's been through enough.
It's fair. Maybe her compendium. Oh, this
This is a pretty strange sword. I've never seen anything like it.
Do you like it? It's a souvenir I got while I was traveling the Eastern Kingdom.
Wait, you've been to the Eastern Kingdoms? I thought Wyvengard had a strict policy preventing people from crossing the border.
Well, I didn't exactly enter legally.
Quickly glance at the guard of the cell. He doesn't seem to be listening.
I like that sprite.
Please don't make a habit of telling people that. You're in enough trouble as it is.
You tell your lawyer. Yeah, I entered the country legally.
Yeah, kill him.
illegally.
Yeah.
It's that one game changer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is my client a perfect man? Nah, I killed him. It's like, oh, did I fuck up?
Did I fuck up?
Did I fuck up? You have effectively
yeah,
watched the
yeah.
prosecution attempt to bamboozle you with hearsay and arguments that lead nowhere. Is my client a perfect man? No. Yeah, I killed him.
I love the, like, did I do something wrong?
Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? Mage Blade. Fucking cloud kill.
It's a spell that magically sharpens my sword so that I can cut through plate armor.
Then would you even need to use a spell like that?
When I need to cut through plate armor.
That's fair.
Well, it's not just for plate armor. I can cut through all kinds of things with it. Trees, boulders, ballista, fortified gates. It cuts through most of the things like butter.
Start to wonder what kind of life she led before this case. Map.
Nah. I don't know.
Bottle. I didn't expect to find artificer in a village like yours.
Yeah, I bought it for my family to make our lives easier. See, she was making bank if
She
she
was
can
making
afford, like, magic technology. But I think it just made things more complicated.
Yeah, without an arcane power cell, those lights aren't very useful.
Who are you?
Key.
Hey, profile?
Spells? Mage Blade, okay, it's just the same thing. Don't want to talk about me, okay. Don't want to talk about mom, okay.
I'm only your lawyer. Okay, it's fine.
Don't want to talk about that, okay.
You?
You want to talk about yourself? No? Alright.
What do you
I
want
mean,
to talk about, Dave?
Do you want to talk about anyone? No, nobody? Fucking
Talk about Noble.
prosecution? No.
Maybe Noble? Curious.
This guy? No.
No.
All right.
She
See you
said-
later, loser.
What have I missed?
We got her key, and we learned that she makes some fucking sick dough doing what she does.
Yeah, we got
Like
the
killing
key to her
people?
bed.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, also just the fact that she's
What?
a mercenary that can use
Magically.
Yeah.
What? I can't get in.
Pull out the key!
I can't. I don't know how. Like, if I go
Examine.
in here, if I go in here, can I like? No, I can't do
Maybe
anything
so.
like that.
Maybe next time.
Nothing. It just it won't let me.
Is it to that, or is
look
it
at
to
the
her
move,
room
look at
in
the
the
move, look at
tavern?
Look at the move thing. Maybe there's a thing now
Yeah.
that'll let you just go to
Oh
her room.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay.
Okay, there you go. You know,
Ah! Yep. Oh, that's
What
a
the fuck is
fancy
that
bed.
photo?
is that an
Look at
axolotl?
It looks like it.
You started when you notice somebody else is already in. Who the fuck are you?
Speaking of rack of ribs.
Woman. Yeah. First fucking the prosecution, now for the execution.
Does anybody not have a girl voice? Because I can take this if need be.
I don't know how we're like. Is she gonna be a witness? Is she gonna?
Yeah,
If she's a witness later, I can always just hand it off as well.
we can change it. Yeah.
I don't. What? No, I do have a girl voice. So yeah, if you want to be.
Sure, I can.
Woman.
I already told
Holy.
you knights everything that I know. What more do you? Oh, aren't you Celeste's attorney? Is this mom?
And
It
single.
has to be mom.
And
Single.
Oh,
Recently.
I'm witnessing.
What's her name?
We don't know yet.
Celeste's mom.
I am. Who are you? Oh, how rude of
Ima-
me.
Imagine if
Jolene.
Tommy comes in the call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jolene. Jolene McCoy, Celeste's mother.
Jolene McCoy.
Unemployed.
I took a
Damn.
I took a nap and came back to Breets.
What?
Breeds.
That's what Al said.
Oh, that's what. Oh,
Breets.
okay, that's what Al. Breets.
I like it.
I was at the trial this morning. Can't thank you enough for everything you've done for my daughter. So this is Celeste's mother. Maybe I'll tell you more about Flinner. Oh yeah, I mean, sure, I'd love to.
I thought it said she was 20. I'm like, there's no fucking way she's 20. It's Tyrion.
So you're single now, is what I understand.
Yeah.
About that, do you mind if I ask you some questions for my investigation? Of course, I'll do anything I can to help.
She looks great for 46.
Bye.
Look at her. Bye.
He just fumbles. I gotta go.
I mean, you know the anime rule of mom. If she's like below 60, she looks like she's 30.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why your husband hates mages so much? I understand that most
Me?
people dislike the nobility and associate magic with them. But on that night, it's like he was furious at Celeste specifically because she was a mage. Oh, he must have talked to Celeste. I wasn't there when their argument happened. I can only imagine what he said to her. Do you know what happened to him? Why does he hate magic that much? Celeste doesn't know about this, but years ago, Flinart had a sister named Effie. When we were all children, we were friends with a boy named Garrick Pierce.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh Jesus Christ.
He was the son of the ruling noble at the time. Garrick Pierce! Isn't that the nobleman who was speaking with the Steelwind earlier? We were all inseparable at the time. He'd always sneak into town to play with us against his family's wishes. They probably weren't too happy about that.
Do we think he's gonna get away with it? Like, I think my guess is we're going to prove in court that he did it, and then they're just going to acquit her and not do anything about him. That's my guess.
Maybe.
I'd definitely be very interested if they did do that.
Yeah,
to
you-
be fair, we still don't know for sure. Like, we've surmised that there might be a magic that like caused him to kill it, but there also could be a chance that someone else killed him.
That's a...
It's not likely, but
Yeah.
He didn't seem. He's like, "Why'd you make me do that?" So it makes me think. Like, I don't know.
My guess is
I
that
think he did it.
the magic poison, whatever they called it, mage sickness. I think it's a gradual thing. You slowly lose control of your magic. I think he's like
Maybe.
starting to feel the effect of that, and he
That
didn't
is-
mean to cast that spell.
yeah, maybe it's not like the Inquisitor, the detective said is like it makes it seem like they go crazy, but it's just them like losing the ability to control it. That'd be interesting.
I was thinking, if they do acquit him, next case he's the victim.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah. No.
Hit him with a
Someone's gonna
Matilda.
kill him. Hit him with the Stone Cold Stunner.
He was quite rebellious back then, but he's a completely different person now. Everything changed when Garrick began learning how to use magic. One day when we were playing together, he wanted to show off the spells that he learned.
Oh
He was told not to use his magic without his instructor there, but he was just too excited. He began to cast his spells, and something went horribly wrong. He lost control of his magic and fatally wounded Effie.
Jeez.
Tried bringing her back into town, but by that time it was too late. She was already gone.
Sorry.
I spaced out for a second. He like lost control of his magic and killed her by
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah,
He went, hey guys, watch this.
Yeah,
I have a
bartender.
feeling he might not have any control over his magic. He may have just quit
Maybe.
there and then accidentally set off what he was. Maybe he was
Yeah,
trying
again,
to. He was trying to scare Garrick or something, or not Garrick, whatever his name is, Flintheart. Like try to scare Flintheart, and then it's just, oh shit, I killed him by accident. Oh god,
He
why'd you
wouldn't-
make me do that?
You're still mad at me for killing your sister? Want to see me do it again?
Want me to do it? He's trying to grab like a bottle, but then the sword was there. So happens.
Sorry, that must have been traumatizing for you all.
The next day, the Arcane Inquisition came to investigate what happened. House Pierce used their connections to cover up what happened. They even threatened Flintheart's family into keeping quiet. After that, the official story was that Effie had been mauled by a wolf.
What a bunch of
That's-
shit piles.
It's
Yeah.
not surprising. Abilities seldom take responsibility for their actions, even for a mistake like that.
That's what it's
Beyond
supposed to look
Grey.
like.
Oh, beyond the grave. That's that. Fuck him.
Something changed in Flintheart after that. He began speaking out against nobility.
Yeah.
Eventually, he started hosting rallies in this very tavern. Each night, more and more people began listening to his words and joining his cause. The number of people who'd gotten under his banner was terrifying. There's even talk of an outright revolution against the kingdom.
Might explain why somebody would go out of their way to kill him.
Yep.
I knew how much danger he was putting himself in. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't convince him to stop. His attitude didn't even begin to change until we adopted Celeste.
She's adopted.
Yeah, we
Well, we knew that.
we knew
already.
that from
Yeah.
last time we played, and then this
I
time again,
forgot.
and then this time again.
I forget.
Can you tell me more about Celeste? How'd she become a part of your family?
Oh, it all happened many years ago when the McCoy Tavern was still open. We were closing one night when we found a baby with white hair abandoned in the dining area. We waited weeks for her parents to come by, but nobody ever came looking for her.
And that baby was Celeste.
Yes, Flintheart and I always wanted a child. I thought Celeste might have been a gift from the Scaled Lord. One day I saw Celeste practicing her magic. That's when I realized someone of the nobility must have abandoned her at the inn. I didn't care though. I loved her all the same. I'm sure Flintheart did too.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Place your bets. Who her father is, or who her parents are, is going to be.
How old is?
Oh, yeah.
How old is Derek?
Garrick, 38.
Yeah, he's 38.
And what? How old is she? What?
She was 19.
18. She's 19 right now.
19.
Prosec-
mean-
prosecutor's 18.
Yeah.
We're
I don't,
20.
I don't
Wow.
think he's her father.
No,
I
No,
don't.
I think later case. I think it'll come up in a later.
it's
Well,
gonna be
yeah,
like case
yeah.
5 or something.
I'm your father, and then he gets killed.
You lost both dads. Damn. Double
Yeah.
added.
Double dead.
Wait, you knew she was a mage all this time?
I did. You haven't known her very long, but she's a terrible liar. Flintheart must have noticed too, but I think he didn't want to believe it. It's my fault. I should have forced him to see the truth.
Some people can't see the truth, madam.
I spoke with Celeste earlier. She thinks her father hated her because she was a mage.
There's no way he'd ever feel like that. He loved her more than anything in the world. No matter what he said to her that night, nothing would ever change that.
After seeing them together, you figured as much.
Celeste was the world to him. When we adopted her, it was the first time in decades I'd seen him so genuinely happy.
They must have been really close.
More than anything. Do you want to hear a story? Celeste just
No.
returned from her travels, so I'm gonna fucking cough.
My
Mind
fucking
if I light a
nose.
cigarette?
Jesus.
Jesus.
She wouldn't stop talking about this foreign drink she loved.
Yeah, lotus juice.
I think it was called lotus juice or something strange like that. Well, Flintheart did everything he could to have it shipped here. He called in a bunch of favors with some of his revolutionary friends. But in the end, he was only able to get a single bottle of it.
That's strange. Why was
And
he
yet he
holding
went-
it at the time of his death? Then?
One bottle?
So, I think he wasn't a revolutionary per se. I think he wasn't doing like anything active, you know. I think he was just like speaking out and trying to raise awareness of how shitty the nobles are. I don't think he was like a terrorist or anything, you know.
He should have been. He would have been killed.
I think it might have been he was probably after their argument. He was saving that bottle for a special occasion and he was gonna use it
To like patch up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Bless you.
Jesus,
by
are
the way.
you okay, man? You gonna
No,
you're
I've been doing this since fucking work. I think I'm getting sick. Not enough. It was not enough.
But in the end, he was only able to get a single bottle.
Is it really that rare?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if it were the only bottle of lotus juice in the region.
Wait a minute.
Wait a
Lotus juice. Oh, is it this the bottle that Flintheart brought? Picture of the shattered bottle.
No.
Oh, it is. Oh no, he was going to surprise her with it.
I found the broken pieces next to Flintheart's. I found them in the dining area.
That's strange. I've been keeping it in our room so she wouldn't find it.
Really? When was the last time you saw it?
Right before I left the house that night. It was right before their big argument.
Where the fuck did you go in the middle of the night?
You know.
She said, "I gotta go."
Around.
It just becomes case relevant that she's cheating on him.
Oh fuck, that'd be
Hopefully
horrible.
with me.
Cheating on him with the mailman.
With me.
With
the
fucking
mailman from Makoto.
post office.
Yeah, he's just like, he got
Dude,
reincarnated to steal someone else's wife. That's the anime.
I cannot believe that fucking post office gave us Makoto's dad's a cuck argument.
It's really
it was
great,
the
though.
best.
I'm happy to
I
have
need,
it.
I need more of that just to see what other shit we can tear into that game.
Yeah, that was
next
the best
case,
part of the
they're gonna make somebody the fucking feet by accident. The way the case is structured.
It's like the victim was stepped on. He's like, yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes!
He didn't realize his esophagus was being crushed.
It's like, God, what's his name? The president, yeah.
Yeah,
President
President.
Zengfa. Yes!
Yeah, baby, that's what we're talking about.
Step on me, Bill!
Mozilla.
So it wasn't just lying around in the bar. He decided to retrieve it after the argument.
I hope that's never brought up that she just like, I left the house at night.
Okay, I gotta go back to Celeste.
I gotta run.
Oh, look! I want to see
That's fair.
the axolotl
Thank
picture
you.
at the very least.
It's fancy
The
looking bed.
thumbnail.
Celeste had it custom made.
Custom made!
God, Jesus!
That's
How much?
amazing.
How much? We better be getting paid millions, dude.
Would something like this be
paid-
really expensive?
Oh, it was. I was really surprised when she returned from her travels. Apparently she was making a lot of gold from her job as a missionary.
What'd you do?
Oh, you and Flintheart must have been happy for her.
We are, but I still wish she'd get a less dangerous job.
Rug? No. Door.
She did that herself.
Table. Table. Table.
Table.
That's an entire dining table in her room. Look! Oh, that's cute.
cute.
That's cute.
Maybe this is a D&D kit. This
That
looks
is
like it would be a
definitely
D&D
someone
character.
D&D.
Like this is
That's
like a Beast Ranger, Beastmaster Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's
Like,
like,
there's
I want
no
to
way.
be a ranger, but can I have like an axolotl? Like, I can see that conversation happening.
Yeah.
Someone trying to think of the weirdest animal to have. It's like, I want
Oh,
a giant
man.
axolotl. Like,
Okay, what do we think?
Oh my god.
What text? What stat block do we think that giant axolotl took?
I think it's
Gator.
probably just a Beastmaster thing. Oh, right, because former Beastmasters had like their own things.
Oh shit! I forgot about how new Beastmaster works, where they
Yeah.
just kind of have like animal.
One stat block. Animal of the Sealander. Sealander sky. It's painting of a woman with some sort of aquatic animal.
I love that painting. Celeste brought it back from her travels. Supposedly, the woman is named Madeline Kipling. When I heard she runs a wildlife sanctuary for endangered species.
Yeah, that's a D&D character.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I think that a fake hip. Okay, yeah, that's the fake hip. You mud
Yeah.
kip. Yeah, okay,
No.
get fucking die.
Great character though, love it. Whoever playing them, you're my favorite so far.
Just like me, for real, for real. It's like
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Kipling, I like my mind rearranged it to Calpin somehow. I was like, Calpin.
it's Calpin's daughter.
Alternate universe.
Calpin's daughter,
Oh,
where she
God.
didn't starve to death.
I can't.
When
I
he
can't-
didn't have to bury 4.
Can't wait to meet alternate Calpin somewhere in Absurdia.
Oh no,
Oh,
you
God.
you got to be looking out for it in D&D. Alternate Calpin. Oh boy. Anyway. Yeah, no, she just like me, for real, for real. I said, hey Carlos, I want a Giga Chad skeleton.
I have a joke for you.
I have a joke for you.
I love
You.
We don't need to say it anymore. We don't need to say it. We just need to say, I have a joke for you, and that's already funny.
We know what's coming.
Oh, God.
I have a joke.
Celeste told me she really likes them.
Interesting. You weren't aware these kinds of creatures even existed.
We had like one frame of mom, and then she vanished.
She said I gotta go.
Also, your gain got like cranked up super high.
Yeah.
Is it too high now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is just a bit loud.
Yeah. Okay. I took the fuzzy cover off the microphone. That's why.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'll do it. I need to get the fuzzy cover so I could see what it sounds like.
The
Because
fuzzy.
right now I'm just speaking. I'm like,
Is that better?
Yeah, you
I find simple things funny. It's like when you're riding around with the boys, it's like, hey guys, how's it going? I don't know why I thought that was
Flesh
funny.
eating bacteria killing my friend.
My dog.
Oh,
My
you're back.
dog, the Reaper.
Did you forget something?
Actually, there's one last thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh?
Earlier,
So how do
this-
you feel about me dating your mom?
Listen, I know
Can I
you
marry
just
your mom?
lost your father, but your mom's really fucking hot.
Like, you didn't warn me.
Like, yeah, like I needed some
Like-
sort of like flash message or something. You got a sending stone next time, so I can have like a heads up. 'Cause holy fuck.
And there are these digits.
Didn't tell me there'd be a chest in your room.
Great chest ahead.
Correct.
Great chest.
The ribs.
Didn't tell me you had a rack of ribs in that room.
I have a joke for you.
Rack of ribs.
What, what is a skeleton's favorite part of a woman's body? Her personality! Her personality!
Get away.
Personality.
You said something earlier that I just can't let go. You said your father died hating you. But after everything I've heard about him, I don't think that's true.
Wait, she didn't say that. She
Yes, she
thought
did.
it.
Yes,
Well,
Yeah, she did.
she did think, and he died hating me, but she said, like, he hated me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said. Okay, so she said he ended our last conversation hating me,
Yeah.
and then she thought he died hating me too.
Your
Yeah.
father loved you, Celeste, even in his final moments. You desperately want to reach her. If she keeps believing he hated her, that could eat away at her for the rest of her life. You know better than... I know that better than anyone? What?
What?
Huh?
I know. Huh? Huh?
He's just lying to make me feel better.
Looks like it won't be that simple. I'll need to win an argument against her. Debate me about your father's happiness!
You're loved.
You're loved. No, okay. I thought the bars on the wall were just for the wall. I was like, why the fuck did they put those bars there? The door.
Let's believe your father died hating her. That's not true.
We have evidence. I'm gonna kill you.
Debate me about your father's happiness!
I know you're just trying to make me feel better, and I really do appreciate it. But everyone knows that my father hated mages. My father was racist. He's always hated magic. There's no reason behind it.
Deflect. Deflect.
There is a reason behind it.
The man behind the slaughter.
I don't know if it's my place to say this, but there was a reason your father hated magic so much. Cuthbert said the Christian Cage promo, I never wanted to be your father figure. You have a father, but your father's dead. Oh no.
Jesus.
Christ.
I
What?
forgot Christian said that.
What?
It's fucking stupid.
When Flinar was a child, he had a younger sister. She was tragically killed by a mage a few decades ago. That's why he had such an intense hatred for magic.
I never knew.
That doesn't change anything. Oh, that's you.
But that doesn't change anything.
But that doesn't change anything. Your father fucking hated you. He hated your
You're right.
guts.
I lied.
Also,
Just added more
this
trauma,
track
goodbye.
fucking bangs, by the way.
It does bang.
It is.
That's all the more reason for him to have hated me. It was selfish of me to learn magic. I knew how much he hated magic, but I still learned to use it anyway. Magic killed someone that he loved. No wonder he was furious.
It was selfish of you to learn that.
Mm.
She bought it. Yeah, bought him a. She.
Nope.
Ah, damn.
I was
Please
on the
don't
same
call
route
me.
as well.
Why is it that any
Maybe
visual
this one?
novel theme that has saxophone in it?
Oh yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. Oh yeah.
what-
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, okay. You didn't use magic to benefit yourself, did you? You learned it to save your family after your tavern was shut down. I mean, it was the same argument. It was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
bad piece of
That's-
evidence for it. You're a good person, Celeste. You did everything you could to help your family. I'm sure your father recognized it.
Just shut up.
What?
Shut up! Just stop it!
Whatever composure she had before is slowly breaking down.
You weren't there! You didn't hear what he said to me. In his final moments, he could only think of how I betrayed him. I could see it in his eyes. There's no way he would ever forgive me.
Juice.
Alcohol.
The bottle. I mean, on the.
Take a look
Take
at
a
this
look.
picture, Celeste.
Oh, I did it this time. God damn it, Carlos!
What?
It was that AJ? I thought it was
No, that
Carlos
was
for sure.
What? Blame it on the alcohol.
That was AJ.
I just
That was me.
heard it really quietly. Take a picture.
Oh no,
I
that was
didn't
me.
say that.
That was
I
me
didn't say
too.
that
That was
either.
me too.
That
That was me.
Okay.
I didn't hear that. I just imagine that.
It was. Yeah, it was so quick. I was like, take a picture.
Yes, thank you, AJ. You had a unique opportunity to just gaslight me and make me look.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not Carlos.
I would have. I do want you to know.
I, however, have no holds barred.
Oh, God.
Wait, is that a bottle of lotus juice?
Do you know where I found this? On the floor of your family's inn.
What? That can't be true. I tried to find it here, but no one sells it in Wyvengard.
Your father knew how much you loved this drink. Called in quite a few favors just so he could have it imported to you.
What? He did that?
Your father didn't hate you, Celeste. He loved you more than anything.
That doesn't change anything. If he did all that for me, it was before he knew about my secret. I'm sure he never would have done that if he knew the truth.
That's not true at all.
What the hell would you know about him? You barely even knew him. How could you possibly know how he felt about me? Do you think I want to believe that he still loved me before he died? Or don't you think? But I know the truth. There's no way he would ever forgive me for what I did.
It's not just the fact that he brought the... It's not just the fact he bought the drink for you. It's where the bottle was when it shattered.
What do you mean?
Your mother said the bottle was stowed in her room before your argument. But I found the shattered bottle in the lobby, where his body was. I ran into him before I went to look for you. He was going upstairs to his room. That can only mean one thing. He went to retrieve the bottle after your argument ended.
What? Why would he have it?
Because he was going to give it to you, Celeste. He was going to give you a gift to apologize for what he said to you.
He was going to apologize?
Your father loved you, Celeste. As tragic as it is, he was going to try to apologize to you before he was murdered.
I don't like this. My daughter, working as a mercenary of all things. Come on, Dad. You know I can handle myself. I don't doubt it. But you still shouldn't have to risk your neck for our sakes. They closed the inn, Dad. We won't be able to survive unless I do that. Just be careful, okay? I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to you. No matter what anyone says, you're our daughter. And we'll love you until the day we die. Dad, how could I ever think that... I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Dad.
Celeste had barely been keeping it together throughout the whole argument, but her realization is finally causing her to break down. She begins crying loudly as she embraces you in this cold, dark place. She probably hasn't felt warmth of any kind for days. You're caught off guard and feel a little embarrassed, but you comfort her while she vents her emotions.
The character
Argument
designer-
won!
Let go of me, late woman.
Debated.
I won this.
The character designer must love thighs, like her too. Look
You
at
can
that.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's just any medieval mage
Yeah.
like female mage person.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I think I'm okay now.
Bless you.
I've been thinking such horrible things this entire time.
She looks at you and gives you a warm smile. That's not a warm smile. I don't think the sprite matched.
He's blind.
It's probably the first time you've seen her genuinely smile since the whole thing started.
Thank you. But is everything really going to be okay?
I'll make sure of it. I'll get justice for you and your father. Doesn't matter who stands in my way. Even if they're man, king, or god. He said that last time, too. Like,
Be careful.
Man, king, or god. He said that last time. And I'm like, dude,
It's his
I like-
catchphrase.
are they
good
gonna...
line.
Are they gonna...
Man, king, or god?
Are they gonna, like... pull yeah, our last case, we need to prosecute, or like not prosecute,
God.
like
I bring the god of justice to the
yeah,
stand.
it's like I wish to
That's
see the
what-
scale lord at the stand.
Yeah.
Jesus
Come on.
Christ. I accuse you. You're completely different now. What happened to the nervous wreck from before?
Look at that
Please forget about
smile.
that.
Yeah, I like the sly look.
Anyway, take some time to rest. Trial's gonna resume soon. With that, you've done
You
everything
know
you
she
can for
spits
now.
gossip.
You learned about what happened the night of the murder. You just hope it's enough. But even with your investigation, you still don't know what the prosecution has planned.
All right, time to go home, boys.
Here's my plan.
We jump.
Who's
Oh,
Mr. Root?
fuck my nose.
I think that's the
Oh.
butler.
That is, I think.
Oh,
Say
hold
AJ
on.
out. So AJ can have like a character, like a main person.
I could be the
Uh,
butler if you want.
He's
I'd say it makes most sense.
he's her as well.
I know it's a prosecution. I know prosecution. That's a prosecution, but like, I don't know. There's no.
I'm fine with whatever, of course. All right, let me try.
That's up to you. I guess
As
you
Piers
have
told
only
you.
had her so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Which is weird. Hold on.
As
Who
Piers-
else would you have had? Did we just
I
only
was
give you
the
the
detec-
prosecutor?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
you
the
al-
detective, but I
you
gave
also
it back
had
to Carlos.
yeah. You had the detective for a little while. Okay. Yeah, then you should probably be the butler, because then Carlos would have two voices.
Yeah.
Uh,
my leg.
The detective. Has Pierce told you all the details, Mr. Rudolph? Will you remember them? Yes, I pride myself on my
oh my fucking
word
God.
memory.
Oh my god, no. He's
What?
a Criminal Minds reference. He's Reed.
Eidetic?
Reese.
Okay,
Reed.
so
No. Okay, I think you're skipping.
No, because he has an eidetic memory. That's what it's called.
People can have that. People can have that. Without
I know.
only
Okay.
way
Are you telling me
No, you're
that
no, you're
detective?
skipping for this.
That's
What's
crazy.
Reed's first name? What's Reed's first name?
Richard.
Oh fuck, you're
It's
right. Never mind.
Spencer.
I thought it was
You-
RR
fucking-
as well. Never
Reese.
mind.
What dude, there are probably songs that I can email right now and be like, okay, is Reese Rudolph criminal minded? No. He will say no.
Do it, please do it. Please email them.
Dude, you're gonna fucking someone has multiple personalities. Like, what the fuck is season 2 of Criminal Minds? The fucking get them to read.
No, okay, but like Reed's like he's been a main character since this first
Dude,
episode.
you're gonna watch the fucking
the
FNAF
whole
movie and see Matthew.
shit.
But that's a Criminal Minds reference. That's a Howard's reference.
Yeah, we all just go and have a. That's a fucking blacklist
All right,
reference.
you know what? Fucking I'll kill myself for that one. That's fair.
I didn't even know how to say the word, and you said that's a criminal minds. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I did.
Oh fuck!
Is how that's said.
I did it.
Dude, you went like subject mode with that.
Holy.
Because
I
I saw Reese and I was like, that sounds a lot like Reed. Because every time I read it, I just read Reed. I didn't read Reese.
That's the kind of energy we need for this field. We'd love to have you.
Oh boy.
I don't have the ability to connect things like you all. I do not wish to have the ability either.
Honestly,
It's
I'm like the guesser guy, but I'm like stupid. You know, like it's.
Oh. All right. There you go.
There you go. All the giggles get up.
It's not even a giggle. It was just me trying to not vomit.
It sounded like you
Yeah.
were like you had a sense of relief after that, like when somebody cracks their back. You just burped and were like, oh.
I mean, you've had those burps, you can feel them in your gut, and you're like, oh, I gotta get.
It
This
wasn't
out.
even that. It was like it's like when you try to burp, but it doesn't come out, so you're like, okay, round 2, and then the second time it comes out. So, just so there are no misunderstandings, I do not approve of this.
Oh, fucking Zeke's voice. You said it yourself, Lady Steelwind. There's no possible way that I could have done the deed. But was anybody accusing him? At this point, was any?
There's something behind the scenes here, I think.
Yeah, no,
We
yeah.
don't know.
Like nobody to us, at least, has even said that this guy. Like anyone was looking at this guy. and he
People
shows
keep
up and he's
telling
like,
me,
yeah,
I
I
didn't
didn't
do it."
do it.
Well, we're not here right now. This is just prosecution.
Oh shit! Yeah, it says that.
He's saying it in front of us, like, what the fuck? I
didn't
do it.
It has to be the bastard child. We don't know what sort of tricks Ruby Tamora might pull tomorrow. And just see this as a way of securing a just verdict.
So even the nobility has beef with her. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, like-
because their like justice system seems to be like noble commits crime, somebody else, like a magic user.
Blame it on
not
different
noble.
mage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then she's.
But I'm saying, like, yeah, that's true. But like, she has beef with her. She has beef with the well, not prosecution, but that guy, Garrick, and then has beef with the detective. So it's like she's pretty much hated on both sides. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
I like the
It's like she hasn't
So-
recovered.
when the dude like said yeah she like uses falsified evidence and blackmails and cheats and does all kinds of shady shit.
Yeah.
He didn't like deny that. He was just kind of like, yeah, but I'm not her.
I don't do the same. Shut up.
So what if I find that interesting? What if she just like does, you know?
What does do the blackmail and lie?
Yeah,
Well, then she's Phoenix from Apollo.
yeah. She's Dad Phoenix, hands Apollo falsified evidence, and does the thing that fucking Kristoff
And
did.
then and she gets killed and no one talks about it ever again.
Like it does the exact same thing that Kristoff did to him that got him disbarred. Like
Mhm.
act-
To be fair, Payne
Hello.
was on that case. Hello.
yeah.
Hello, Cuthbert.
Jesus, you're here. I thought you died. Well,
No.
hello, Mr. Mora.
You're a lot less jumpy than you were yesterday. I'm glad to see you finally getting used to things.
Well, my last name isn't Tenmyoji, but I'm gonna kill myself.
Quark.
What's wrong with you?
Quark.
What's the matter with you?
Quark.
Quark.
Nine.
Quarter, where are you?
Quarter.
Quarter.
I will say she didn't show up at any point this entire time we were
Nope.
investigating. So
She's really let us take the 4 rounds on this. I'm surprised.
I mean, to be fair, if she had any hand in this, they would probably beat the shit out of him.
That's right. They already said like she was pretty ruthless as a like raisin. So this is probably like a sink or swim moment for him. She's like she's kind of.
I feel like it's a bit like that, and also that like if she did touch anything of this case, they would probably be like, "Oh, see."
They'd probably be way more on guard than.
Oh
than,
yeah.
So, what did you find in your investigation?
Tell Mr. Moore everything
Right.
about what you learned over your investigation. I keep hitting my fucking right mouse button.
I keep on thinking you're doing that for thumbnails. I was
No,
like,
no, I'm not. I do it because my my hand has twitches. Like I have
Yeah,
tremors
yeah,
in
I
my
forgot.
hand, so I keep doing that over and over again.
There aren't a lot of
thumbnails.
clues into what actually happened.
You go ahead, take your thumbnails now. Go ahead, yeah, just crop it in. You're right. We all know how this YouTube game works.
You gotta put her eyes on there.
We gotta just her breast on the screen. Nothing else.
Bearing hits.
Back in the day, I would have done that.
Yeah, I know a lot of details about the crime scene, but nothing about the crime itself. Means I'll have to rely solely on pointing out contradictions in the witnesses' testimonies.
Being reactive to the prosecution's move is a valid strategy. Honestly, I think it was a miracle that you got the commander to cooperate with you at all.
Right, I almost
Commander.
forgot. Commander White seems to have really have it out for Mr. Moore. Actually, I wanted to ask about that. Did something happen between you and Commander White?
He's an ex-boyfriend.
Oh, Miss McCoy, please proceed to the courtroom with your counsel.
No time for lore.
Oh, sorry. Let's go, Tyrion. Mr. Cuthbert. The trial's about to start.
You should go. The judge is waiting.
Right. Another secret is left buried between you two. Yeah,
Oh,
left
boy.
buried? Interesting
Bro,
choice
you
of
should
words.
Die! I forgot he had the fucking...
I like the extra detail though. I do.
No,
appreciate it.
her and fucking the judge. Wait, can you check the profiles just to make sure I'm right?
Judge isn't in here.
No, not judge. The detective. Go to her age first. Okay, I thought for some reason in my mind I thought they were the same age. I was like, Jesus Christ,
These two are
dude,
there.
46.
Mom.
We haven't seen him
No,
in the same.
no, I
place at the same time.
thought Ruby and the detective were the same age.
No,
That's
Oh,
why
fucking
I was like,
steal
why?
him?
they're
Oh,
inverted
I was
age,
like, what
64,
happened?
46.
Yeah.
Little dyslexia as a treat.
Celeste's mom.
I also do appreciate we're coming into this trial not actually knowing the specifics of the, unlike the Yamazaki way of like,
Yeah.
just give him fucking everything, or like the answer's so fucking convoluted, it's not even like.
Also, the first case is a case. It's not just a trial day.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like there was actual like effort, and there's still like I have questions about how the crime was committed. I don't know exactly how the spell was cast, or you know.
Yeah, like
Like,
Yamazaki's
we
way
gotta
of,
dig.
of continuing the game, of like making trials take forever, was like, sure, you know who did it, and you know generally how, but we're gonna take a couple of details and twist them up and make them as convoluted as possible.
Yeah, which to be fair to like even Shutakami games, you knew who the killer was going into trial most of the time, but it was more of like there's still some intrigue there
method.
because the characters were written well enough that you were intrigued of taking them down.
And you still had to figure out how they did it.
Yeah, because like as of right
For the
now,
most
I don't know
part.
we don't know what Garrick's spells are, so this is really a fight for information.
I
Right.
I am in the camp that he did not mean to do it. He did do it, but it was an accident.
I would agree.
I think he's an idiot.
Order is now resumed for the trial of Celeste McCoy. Let's review the proceedings from yesterday. Yesterday, the defense presented some shocking oversights made during the investigation.
Hold on, I'm just pouring my drink.
All right, we just started.
It is
Imagine-
9 in the morning. What are you doing? He's like,
Imagine
day,
a
Why
prosecutor that's like
God.
Godot, but
Day
for
drinking.
liquor.
She's a day,
day
drinker.
drinking. It's like, are you okay? No.
No, I'm the prosecution. I'm never okay.
Is it at least a morning liquor? No. Okay.
No, it's heavy.
I also
That's 40%.
I appreciate no pain.
Yeah, no pain.
No pay.
I would love to see a goofy ass wizard.
No, that would've been funny.
A fucking
Wizard.
Yeah, he
wizard.
tries to get on stand and then gets kicked off.
Prosecutor
most
Ouchie.
Merlin-looking man.
Yes, I
Prosecutor
personally
Woe.
saw.
Whoa.
That's Pixis. The prosecutor Pixis.
Oh, if they have artificers,
Yes,
I wonder if they'll have Warforged.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Maybe not Warforged, but probably maybe like automatons.
cybernetic.
Yeah.
Automatons, yeah.
Yeah, automatons. Yeah, big clunky guys. Yes, I personally saw to it that the investigation was conducted properly this time.
That would be really cool, though. Like, hold on, a Warforged that could
Superman.
no, like a Warforged that looks and acts exactly like a human, like that kind of a thing, and then you
They're
unravel
advanced enough to
you
look-
yeah
Fucking synths?
yeah exactly that you unravel that they're actually a Warforged or something like that. That'd be fucking scary.
They were actually
Just a
like the
Warforged
sleeper
that
agent.
can cast magic.
Oh god,
Someone cracked
Jesus.
the code.
That's a
No,
cool
it's-
idea for a character, like a Warforged who has been like trained, like a Warforged rogue that has been trained to just completely infiltrate human society.
It's the Warforged would be the killer,
D kill. D-robot.
the robot killer.
D kilowatts.
They have
D kilowatts, so good.
That's
Throw that
the
in Rumble.
fucking-
Throw that in Rumble.
Yeah.
Throw that in
Go ahead, your
Rumble.
campaign.
they have,
Put it
they
in the
have-
campaign.
like they have like a receptacle that like takes in food and they can like spit it out later.
Warforged
Oh,
can
God.
eat. Even like
Oh, they can?
Yeah, they just don't get anything from it, but they can like incinerate
Yeah.
the food. They
Yeah,
have
like
it
it's
says
not
like,
like anybody's.
I think they. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I could
We've been
have
doing this.
I could have remembered. It says something about that in like Centuries of Rest or something like that.
It's only been 2 hours.
Yeah, honestly, if this goes like nowhere in the next like hour or so, which I doubt that it will.
Won't.
I'm just gonna end stream probably around midnight-ish because I'm still not feeling the best. But
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
if it catches my attention enough to where I want to see it to
Then
the
yeah.
end, then I'll just go through the end.
Our classic Gambit.
Where? Okay, Eberron.
She's like, is he really looking up Warforged information?
Warforged,
In the middle of a
Age alignment
trial.
speed.
I don't think they
Strength,
even
alignment
exist.
speed.
They might. I don't. Can someone get his attention, please?
Then
Fuck me. I'm gonna continue drinking then. Fuck me.
fuck,
Yeah,
me,
go for
fuck me. You fucking Gordon Ramsay, fuck me.
Fuck me.
Yes, chef.
What?
Come here, chef.
Do it raw! Yes, chef. What?
What a shame.
No, throw that ass in a circle.
God, you gotta throw it back!
Where's the oil?
You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe, but you do not get any you do not get any benefits from eating or drinking. Is the sort of thing that it has.
You could do it, but you don't have to.
And Dampier still need to eat, but they don't need to breathe.
Yeah,
Tell that to
they need that good suck in order to
Tell
keep themselves. Yeah, but Vile
Yeah,
was
he's like
doing
a
it
motherfucker.
for something else. He wasn't doing it for
Sure.
himself.
I did it for the
He
rock.
did it. He did it for Vile.
For the egg.
Yeah, he did it for Vile.
fun.
For
Yeah, great time,
funsies.
Yeah, I'll slaughter millions.
During the Giants, we had a great time out there.
I gotta say,
It was fun.
I think my favorite moment. This is a little off topic, but I think my favorite moment from Laurel and Goodbyes has to be like Claude climbing in through the window into Deja Vu's room and just finding Ennui there.
She's like, go ahead.
Funny
I was
meeting you
getting
here.
I was getting fucking stalked in that game.
Yeah, fucking, you had two. I mean, I guess Claude wasn't after you, but Ennui was fucking very protective over you.
You're going fucking like psycho.
I was teetering on the. I could have became like something real bad by accident.
You just go down the entire full fucking Yandere.
There are-
She was a fucking. He literally hadn't killed nobody until that one shot. Oh, I mean, that mini campaign.
There are like, oh god, like 8 or 9 different ways that campaign especially could have gone.
Especially during the fight with Marlene. Like,
With
one
Marlene,
wrong
yeah.
roll
One bad
that's
roll
fucked.
could have
Before and
fucked you
during
guys,
that.
basically.
I do think that meeting Ennui and Deja Vu was Claude's turning point, especially like that specific scene where she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll make a deal with her," and he just went like no without even thinking about it. Like that was a
Don't
knee-jerk
do
reaction from him. He was like, "Don't do that," and then he was like, "Why did I say that?"
I love my
I
wife.
love her.
I love her. Why did I say that?
Wait, am I afraid of her?
He helped me. She
What,
helped
is
me
she
with that thing with Jimmy. What? It's like Jimmy Testicles. I
Yeah,
don't remember
that
what his name
fucking-
is.
Chewy testicle.
I said Jewy.
Jimmy.
I thought that's what he said.
Jimmy.
Yo, Jimmy hired it.
Jimmy. What's? It was like Jimmy Nachos or something.
I don't know.
What's the
Jimmy,
like
who
the
the fuck are you talking about?
the I love my
Yeah.
wife bit from I Think You Should Leave.
Johnny Taco.
Johnny Taco.
Tacos.
Johnny Taco.
Ah, yeah.
I knew it was a T. I
I
knew it was a T. That's why I went testicles, but I didn't know tacos. That's it.
I thought
No,
you said
Jamie
something worse.
Tacos. It was Jamie,
Jimmy-
Taco.
yeah,
Jamie,
Taco.
Jamie tacos. That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
And then-
I gotta turn on the fan.
I love
like,
my
ex-
wife.
Examining
I love
why
my
he
wife.
said that, it was just like it started an arc in his character.
No, that guy
and
wasn't
then-
Jamie Taco. The guy that's trying to steal
the
his
steal his
lines.
lines. Yeah, he was
Taco.
like
Yeah.
she helped me with Jamie Taco.
That was that's a
Uh,
great campaign.
I gotta go, guys.
I gotta go. I
Oh.
I can't be here anymore.
It's my birthday.
I
What
gotta-
happened?
I gotta
What
go.
What happened?
I gotta
Season
go.
3. What the fuck happened, man?
I don't know. Writer's strike?
It was like
No, because that was before writer's strike, wasn't it?
it was fucking.
I mean, the writer strike's been. I mean, there's only so much you can do with random humor.
I don't know. I think that is like a more evolved, like, because it's all episodic, you know.
True.
The only limit is their imagination and budget. So,
I
Anyway.
mean,
I was curious. Mikos was asking last night, like, how's the main campaign going for all you guys? And I was like, it's pretty good. Yeah, how are you guys thinking?
I hate it.
Okay.
The main I'm a little uncertain about where I'm going to take my character, but I think the main campaign as a whole is a lot of fun so far.
No, yeah, it's been great. I like that we are not like every single session we're in combat. I do like the talking and having shenanigans in the meantime. Like Evan's statement. I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want with my character because he's like, you know me. I love talking, but also like holding back is a new thing. So I kind of like how I'm going with it so far. Being the awkward guy. I mean, my characters are always awkward, but being that guy who's just like, yeah,
And
he's just like, oh, you did a great job. Could have done better. What?
And, like-
What? Oh, okay.
Ed is always like of two minds on everything. Like he's frustrated that he's not doing well, but he's also but Al has also taught him like every failure is just an opportunity for success. To be afraid of failure is to be afraid of improving. So like it's just like I fucking hate that I was too weak to take on that guy, but also like I shouldn't beat myself up about it, but I still feel bad. Like
Also, like the fact that like there are two members that are not like with the like related to the Windbreakers. Not saying it's like if everyone didn't, I wouldn't hate it, but like I would hate it. But like outside perspective is also good.
I was
Yeah, I felt
actually
like that
kind of
was-
nervous
It was
about
really
that.
important.
But yeah, I 100% agree. But like, I was actually kind of nervous about it because everyone was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna play like,
The children.
Descendants," and then it's like, I mean, I can like that's fine, but I feel like not having the
Yeah.
opportunity to branch out might be a little almost hindering, and that's probably something I want to.
Yeah.
I want to rein myself back for the next time because I think the 500-year time gap was too much between main campaign and the first mini
Maybe.
campaign. I think I'm gonna try and rein that back for next time because whoops.
I
I do like how because that was a part of the reason why I didn't want to do like a legacy character because if it comes down to everyone just being a legacy character, I feel like it kind of loses a lot of.
Oh yeah.
You just become like a reference machine at that
Yeah.
point.
No, yeah, definitely. Like, well, my dad or
Dude,
my father.
That's actually
My
one of the
dad-
things I was really afraid with JoJo, especially.
Uh,
For because I keep referencing Raimier characters and everything like that, and I was afraid that it would just end up being like, oh hey, it's a reference machine. And last session was, unfortunately, I caught myself too late in it almost to do anything about it.
I don't mind that. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun for us, but like I think it's sort of almost a chain.
for outsiders who don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Self-
Yeah.
Self-referencing does kind of limit your audience. you know?
Exactly, and also just like it's sort of like keeps me from being as creative as I could be, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like
But
you
I
can
also-
incorporate those elements while also making an entirely
Yeah,
unique
new.
narrative regarding it.
Yeah,
People
Yeah.
like Markiplier and like fucking Game Grumps self-reference all the time, and they get away with it because like millions of people watch their videos.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen their videos. I also,
Watch your
I just say
streams,
fuck
yeah.
it. I like it. Yeah, I'm like fuck them. I want to see the references.
All right.
But that's my
Alright.
bias.
As long
That's
as you
my
guys,
bias.
as long as you guys are enjoying it, there's no harm in it.
Enjoy.
I just
Yeah.
worry. I just worry it gets to the point where it's not enjoyable for you all. If it's enjoyable for
Yeah.
you all, then there's no problem with it. I don't care about what YouTube viewers or whatever like see about it because
Yeah.
I'm only gonna put them up there for you guys to cross-reference everything. But
Yeah,
Yeah. The only thing I would say is like if you're like one scene you're like oh the Moans like, okay that's cool and then the next scene it's like oh cement is like oh okay and then
Yeah,
it just becomes
That's-
like every scene is referenced.
Yeah,
That's,
to
that's
the point where
too much.
like it's not even really JoJo anymore. It's just a means to talk about
The
random
reference,
stuff.
yeah. That's where I was thinking like, oh god, if I
Yeah.
don't
If it
get rid of
stops
Zissa in
being-
this session, kind of a thing. Like I need to get rid of her almost. Not really.
Like,
It was more just like
Yeah.
I need to get rid of her in a way that like is like has a through line so that it's not just stopped.
Yeah.
But then I went too overboard by having like 3-4 formerly referenced
Yeah.
characters. I think that's where my issue was last time that we played.
And I feel
I'm gonna
bad too
rein that
because
back.
like also like because it's just Belmont there.
It was
It's
just- yeah, it was
like,
just-
Yeah.
it was just
it
Belmont.
me talking, like,
It's
a lot
like
that game,
I really
that
can't do
session.
anything to
I will-
bring
I
the
will-
other
I
people
really
in
will.
either because the way that that Wanderer works.
I do like how like sometimes you just there's a one-on-one shit that happens and I'm like it's like oh I'm just sitting there but also I'm like holy shit if it's interesting enough like I feel like the Belmont and Tantus and all of them talk especially it's like he was there it's like oh yeah I'll see you later and then he comes back he's like
Yeah.
what where is he what happened to the figure
Because the big things too you run into is also just like with the references and stuff. Like you say, oh yeah, Locke, and then like me, I'll add a character. I know that like who's Locke? Like I know who the fuck Locke is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just I'm gonna ask those questions because I
Who's
want to hear
Locke?
people in characters say the funny words. So like
Yeah.
you're telling me who
Yeah.
Locke is.
So, I think that the self-referencing is fine as long as the JoJo setting still has its own identity.
Yeah.
yeah because I no go ahead.
Last session, it had to become kind of blurred because you had to get Zissa out of there,
Yeah.
so that was like
Yeah.
necessary. But as
We're
long
back
as you
on
don't
track
do
now,
that
though.
again,
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to rein it back from here on out. Like
Yeah, because now we're focusing on like the actual plot that's going on.
The
in
threat.
yeah,
Joseph.
I will
you had the little teasers about like the things that could be going on
What's
and
happening.
then it
Yeah.
got a little too out of hand. So now
we met
reining
Matt's
it back.
dad.
It-
So,
yeah
Yeah, now,
I
now we can focus on the High Kings and everything that's going
Yeah.
on with that, so that it's no longer as muddled and partial D&D.
I will
partial
say-
JoJo.
I will say since I didn't play a lot of VTM the Jenny like for me I don't know who Jenny is I
Jenny
don't know
wasn't
the
VTM.
reference to that
Jenny was
Jenna,
Uh,
yeah, it was a
Jenny
Call of
was
Cthulhu
called Lulu,
that
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
somebody else ran.
Yeah,
my
but like stuff like that that's cool
my character in that session was like a fucking nerd little priest boy whose
Yeah.
name was also Matthew.
that's why I think it's like for me I don't know who she is but I'm like hey because it's not like it's not like she's showing up and be like hey I know like she showed us the map but she's also like staying at Belmont's house so it's not like she's there 24/7
Yeah,
so
she's
it's
not
like
she's not a
her giving
DMPC.
hints is yeah His
While we're
love
on the
is good.
topic, while we're on the topic of JoJo, I've been thinking. I kind of want to modify what Hush does because it's kind of limited in scope.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was thinking like he just has like limited control over sound waves as a whole instead of just being able to silence people.
Yeah.
Like, also being able to maybe throw voice or,
Or sound, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Cool.
like,
I thought you were gonna say.
Make
have like
things
a
louder.
yeah, that's fine.
I thought you were gonna pull Owl and say, "I want to change my character." I was gonna die laughing.
Owl did
And
say,
Owl
yeah,
just
and
said-
also me not changing characters.
Yeah, I just saw that too. That was funny. That would have been hilarious. It's like I don't want to be mad anymore. I'm like, my broski, no.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling Belmont anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
just
what?
kinda-
Unfortunate.
He's gonna retire.
Yeah, I really hope. Like, I don't really hope it, but like, it'd be funny. Like, in last session or like one session random, we're just like, all right, we don't tell Owl anything. We're just like, all right, guys.
You all
new characters.
prepare new characters to prep.
They all get killed or something, and then the whole cast like, what happened here? You all right, Owl's character?
Well, that's weird.
Good thing about that guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
Oh
No, but it's
god.
for the original main
Yeah,
campaign though, I'm happy with the split we have of legacy versus like different characters that are outside of that because
Yeah.
with legacy there's there's kind of a benefit of them being there's gonna be a benefit of them being references because or like referencing their parents and stuff a lot because then that leads to them not like a lot of their identity is based on what they have
Yeah.
looked up to a lot,
Yeah.
and now they have people who they're traveling with who have their own identities and are helping them to forge their
Find
own
it.
path
Yeah.
as well and giving them a little advice on the way.
I want to say, AJ, I do like the concept that even though Oz was like raised by Jacob, he feels more of an
Yeah.
affinity toward Lamone. I like that.
Yeah, that was one of the things when I think you might have mentioned it early on. That was like, okay, guys, not like you shouldn't be the descendants, but you're like, all right, make sure there's like different perspectives or something. Like
I had
slicing.
said like
Yeah.
I had said
And-
like, hey, just as like as an aside, you guys don't need to play Descendants, and if you
Yeah.
do, just like don't feel limited in just your own character, kind of a thing. Just
Yeah,
make
that was-
just
that
run
was-
by the other people, and then they'll probably
that was
say
a big
yes.
thing. Yeah, that was a big thing for me. That was like, I like being the lineage of a character I made. I think it's cool. It's like, even though it might be limiting, I just like, generational stuff. But I also like it doesn't have to be the, like, without spoiling my backstory of Oz. It's just like the way he was raised under Jacob, but he also had like an affinity towards Lamone because, as you see, if you saw the session, check it out for people who haven't checked it out. He has more of like, maybe not father figure, but like he's more close to Lamone, as like he hung out with Lamone a lot more than Jacob, if that makes sense. And that was like the little twist. It's like, well, just because he was raised by this person doesn't mean he has to like this person. He could have, because there's the Windbreakers are like I said, he calls them all uncles. Like, I'm sure all of them just like, oh, Uncle Jacob or Uncle Lamone or whoever. But yeah, I just liked the new idea of like, oh, and I really liked Lamone. Like, as from if I had to choose like his ride or die, Jacob would probably choose Lamone as his ride. And especially after Dancing with Demons, the bomb. Yeah.
The dragon's breath up his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bomb in his cheeks. But no, I really like Lamone as a character, and I've always appreciated Lamone. And I was just like, I want to show some homage to that other characters,
It's really fun. 'Cause Lamone, like one of the most iconic things about Lamone, about the reverse aging, that wasn't even like intended from the start. Because like, the joke was just like I didn't. When I made the image, it was just a Spanish botanist, and I just liked how he
Yeah.
looked, and so I just made him into an elf. And I
He
just
looked
I'm
fucking
like,
old as fuck.
he looks really old because he's just in the dirt all the time and doesn't sleep. I'm like, it was more of like a bit, and then that became like an actual thing. Which was just,
because-
it's just as a surprise to me as well.
No, it's fucking because if you look at it, like there's so much. Like I know dirt makes you look bad, but Jesus Christ,
there's like
it doesn't add
relative
years.
aging, and then there's like, yeah, this guy looks like he's an 800-year-old elf when he's
Yeah,
not even 90 yet.
He's like, I'm 90.
He was 66 and dude, I really do want like the fucking like every show has like the spin off like the fucking whatever babies. You just have like the fucking D&D like table going. What the fuck are you? Jesus Christ!
Wait, he can grow my drugs.
Fucking Raha, my son, who will carry on my legacy. Oh my god!
Yeah, the fucking imagine your mom is like, oh, beautiful baby, and the dad Narana's like, you sure that's our son?
Back. It was too long.
Did you get the right one?
Holy shit!
No, but if you got something to say, say it. Evan.
So I kind of built Ed around the idea like that there's somebody who really wants to be an adventurer, who like has to kind of use the tools that he has in front of him. He would be an idiot to like waste an opportunity like this, being adopted by the headmaster of an adventuring school. But his like nature, his instincts are completely opposite of everything that Al teaches him. So there's just on every topic there are two lines of thought in his head, and he always just has to pick which one to follow.
All right, like flat out, like it can even be like from like any campaign you played, or like favorite D&D character. It can be your own. It can be anywhere. Like just who you like. I fucking player character specific.
Yeah.
Like it can be your own. It can be anyone. Just in general, favorite player character.
Oh, that's a tough one.
No, like, are you talking? Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is
Especially like depending on like if you like more serious. Like none of our characters are like super serious. I mean, there's like we'll have aspects, but then we goof. But if it like funniest Calpin for sure, or James E. James E. would be a good one. But for like from the mini campaigns, I would say.
It doesn't need to be a mini campaign. It can be anything.
Deja.
I know, but
I was gonna joke and say Envy from Evan's mini campaign. Like, the dude we bullied.
Player character.
I know. Evan, you said Deja Vu.
Yeah.
Really?
I was thinking about it, and like, no other character made me go through like such a wide range of emotions as Deja Vu.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's
Like-
why I've. Okay.
Sorry. Maybe it was just because of like Claude's connection to him that I felt like that personal link. But like, not even one of my own characters made me go through like such a spectrum of feelings about one character.
Yeah, I would. I'd choose like I said before, Lamone if it wasn't my own character, just because Lamone literally was just like, let's go adventuring, and throughout like both mini campaigns, he's just like, okay, I understand that like there's risks and it's like he grew as he grew in that first mini campaign, and then he grew even more in the second one. So I really like Lamone. I'm glad you made Lamone a character. That was beautiful.
It's gotta be Galdrick for me. Hard stop.
Galdrick is a great one too.
Miko's played him amazing.
No,
Yeah.
Miko's play is like there's like hate. I also
he
get
had-
hated
he had a-
that too.
for
Okay.
which of Hayden's character?
No, I'm just saying like Hayden like Hayden and
Oh, okay.
I was about to say Galdrick. Hayden and Miko's play their characters to a T. Like usually, like I won't say like all of us do it, or like sometimes at least personally, sometimes I'm like, I'll lean towards this because towards the party because I think it's better in a sense. But then there's like Hayden and Miko's are like, no, this is my character. This is how they're playing.
Yeah.
Even if like they get the ire of the party, and I'm doing this, and I'm like, and like, in the both sets I'm man, I'm like, I hate you motherfuckers, and then I'm like, I love you motherfuckers. You're fucking good at your role.
Miko said he stuck to that philosophy for Galdrick the entire time, and then that made it that much more fucking impactful when he
Powerful
gave up
when he did it,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because he
And
didn't
we nearly ruined
hesitate
it.
the
I think-
entire time.
I think
So
that
it's gotta be Galdrick.
I think that convinces me for Galdrick as well.
That's why he's Saint Galdrick.
There are some instances of campaigns I've played outside of the group that we have, where I've had characters that I really like that I've played and other people have played. Hayden and I think, had like a full-on 1 hour in-character argument that ended the session, right? Like, we were, like, yelling at each other, basically. The second session was over, we were like, that was so fucking good! That was so good! Like,
No, that's why I love Hayden for what he does. He did that, especially in the first time I saw that was when they did the fucking crazy sunken city, which was the shit show. That was
that was less like in character arguing. That one kind of actually like moved.
Yeah, that
into
was like
actual arguing.
that was like teetering, yeah. But like, it showed me that like he could play as the character and not like lineate. And I was just like, though it was like kind of, I was just like out of like when I was watching, I was like, yo, y'all good? That like, you know, at the end it was fine, but it was like teetering. The fucking Evan was like, calm down, it's the game, we're good.
Yeah, I'm so glad I brought such like a non-committed character to that campaign, because if I brought my usual like principled like control freak character, they would probably have just joined in on the fighting.
I really love that after like all of that, and Evan's like, yeah, I think this is the time to bring in the twin brother. Like,
after that argument, it's like, hey, the card.
So
that was before.
That was the plan from the beginning of the session. I went to JT and I was like, hey, he has a twin brother, and who works for this like crime lord who's trying to get the thing away from us. So we do like a switcheroo at some point, and then like when the switcheroo was happening, kept like switching.
I can't even imagine what you were thinking once that happened, Slicer. Like, you had all this information, you were like...
I was sitting on 4 different plans, all moving in...
And then the Shaw robot fucking came... That was honestly... That was hoodwinked. That was the fucking hoodwinked intro. Like,
you've been hoodwinked, baby. Come.
No, it's like the fucking the lumberjack busting through the window, you have Prey tied up, and the wolf is like... It was just 5 different plans. Whoa! Chaos, which I did love. The chaos really added to the effect of it, but like...
No, yeah, Sunken City is like... guaranteed probably the most disbanded I've seen a group.
Yeah, like so all of the other mini campaigns, I think probably least of all the last one.
Last Stand.
Last Stand
was like 3 or 4 sessions. Like, there wasn't a whole lot to it.
Yeah.
That's because it was super short.
Yeah.
But like all the other mini campaigns we felt like a family at the end. Like, somehow we got there, even with Laurel and Goodbyes, with like all of us being such completely different people.
Yeah.
We got to a point where we felt like inseparable. But Sunken Cities, I don't feel like we got any closer at any point.
We got worse.
The closest y'all got to being together was you killing actual pirates, thinking they were ghosts.
Yeah. There were 3 different groups that split off from that, and they went off into completely different directions. And most of them are fucking dead, so...
Yeah.
The campaign was fucked up because I was trying to make a really fucked up character after Vile inspired me to make one, and then there was more fucked up... I really
that was really fun.
You said time!
Beat that character, huh? You want a fucked up character, huh?
Yeah, Owl did say I really love time, because I've never felt both fear and sadness for a character at the same time.
Why? Why do you love him? He's a disgusting little mud grub.
I mean, but that's not his fault.
Also, Evan, if you could, Tommy's demanding that you say "come."
Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm like, when you guys stream, I never watch this stream.
Yeah, less explaining, more coming.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
There you go.
Like, I know that's something
you
guys do, but I'm never watching the chat, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here to ban people if I feel like I have the power.
Where
True.
did that come from? Where did that- That was just a random flex.
No, just spite.
Just a-
Yeah, run a flag. Just so you know. No, but like I said, for the characters, it'd be Lamone for not my character, and I'm struggling to decide whether Ennui or fuck, I forgot her name. It's not Mel. Is it Melanie? I
Daegor
think it's
isn't-
Melanie.
Daegor isn't one of your fucking favorites?
No, I mean no, he's my favorite. Like I feel like comparing Jacob, like Jacob, and it's kind of like with the JoJo thing. It's like the first JoJo, I can't put it with the rest. It's like
Yeah.
Jacob and Daegor are like almost polar opposites. Where like at least Jacob's like he's like not stupid. He's like very aggressive, and Daegor's aggressive, but to like the 9th degree. But then I decided I was like, okay, instead of playing an aggressive characters, I'm like, I'm gonna play innocent characters, and I somehow fucked them up too with like I'm thinking it more of like progression. Well, like Daegor, he's progressed like far beyond like lore. He's like 10% of the population is Fae. Jacob is like, you know, he's on this old school, but like Melanie and Ennui, they really had like, well, Ennui was like had a normal life but chose to, you know, work on magic. Melanie was just kind of stuck where she was, and the way they kind of catapult, like I'm saying it like I'm not a part of what happened, but like the way they were catapulted into like new characters, I guess, new like better learning. That's why I like Lamone, because his progression through the series, it was like I liked it. And sure, Daegor and Jacob improved, but I don't think it was as big as like Ennui and Melanie. You see, because they were like, no, Melanie's like innocent in the sense that she doesn't know anything, but Ennui was innocent, that like she never killed nobody. She I forget that like war magic is like a very like, you know, you kill people with it, but like my idea was like Ennui was like, oh, she's just teaching people how to defend themselves. But then when she finally kills somebody, it was just holy shit. Like you
Did
remember
he end up with somebody who like to Claude, killing is no different than taking a breath. Like he doesn't feel
exactly,
anything.
that's what I'm saying. The progression of that character was like,
And
I
that
never
probably-
like at the beginning of the
That probably wouldn't have happened if we didn't try to like save that noble either. We probably like.
oh no.
And it wasn't even noble. It was
Yeah,
just
fucking
a regular
deja vu.
guy.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
that was-
dude
that was a regular guy,
that we
yeah,
knew
you're
that
right.
we
You knew
kind
he
of
was
figured he
innocent.
didn't do it.
Yeah.
I was really
Yeah.
happy with my portrayal of Claude. Like when we were at that tomb and those guys showed up and you guys were about to like knock that one dude out and he just like stabbed him in the head while everybody was just like, hey, whoa. He was like,
Hey,
he saw us.
hurry!
He didn't feel anything about it. He was just like, he witnessed us. We had to deal with him.
Because honestly,
And
that's,
then I was just like,
that whole layup really was like the start of a fucking like horror anime of like these two people. Let's do something good, and then a traumatizing situation. Then they just have that conversation in the like black market like hospital. in the back of the bar.
the fucking the back of the bar, and I was just like, I killed somebody
Yeah.
today.
And, like they bond over
And then
that.
I was like, oh god.
It's like, let's be.
And then she could even express herself because she has the fucking, you know, she can't express emotion. Like she can
I'm
feel it,
getting,
but she
like-
can't express it.
She got like fucking
Oh,
psychotically obsessed with protecting deja vu after that. Fucking pulling some
Yeah,
shit.
and then after that, I was just like, oh, she killed some. Like, it was kind of like she hit somebody. But then when we were in the cave, she murked 3 people at one time, and then I think I clipped it, but I was just like, oh my god, I just realized she just killed 3 people, and then
Yeah.
and then it's like A+ from Claude.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
what
like
I-
she fell so fast.
Yeah, also, we have to remember that thing in the crypt where it's like, deja vu, don't fucking take that, whatever you do. And then Claude's like, and she's
And
like,
Claude
"Take
took
She's
it.
like, "Oh, okay, okay, boss.
Well, I mean, we didn't say okay, boss.
Alrighty,
We were
boss.
like, hey, we
Claude
like
said
chased
okay,
after
boss.
them.
Claude did.
So Claude said,
Claude-
okay.
No, Claude was also the other people was like, you shouldn't do it, and all of a sudden went, and then yeah, fucking
Never mind.
Marie Antoinette went fucking
Yeah.
take it.
Also, fucking, there's just a vampire lord named Gravity out there somewhere.
Yeah. Gravity's gonna come back and like give me my fucking name.
If
Give
him
me
and
my
Omer
money
meet,
back.
they cancel each other out.
I
Oh my god, yeah, that is true.
I
The
don't
fucking
know.
auras, it's like the One Piece.
I have an idea about vampire gravity, and I don't know if I want to say it like right here.
I
But
don't know.
I think like that's what Claude has been doing. He's been like trying to hunt him down.
Are we and Claude married?
I don't-
I think
I don't know
they're
if
like
they're married.
conjugally married or something like that. I remember like they're.
I
they're
feel like it'd
certainly,
be like
They're
They're-
lovers.
they're
I don't know
connected.
if they're
Sure.
married.
They haven't put a ring
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
they're two.
I
immortal
mean, they got
beings,
time.
You know, like
They're all but
They got
they're,
time,
they're,
dude.
they're pretty much married. Like like
Yeah, like I feel like because the last thing that Gravity said to Claude was, "Remember, we're still family."
Yep.
fucking
So-
family, son.
So I think Claude has been trying to track him out and down and kill him because he
I'll show you
wants
family.
the Gravity to him is the last thing linking him to that past.
Yeah, that's fair. No, yeah, I remember that's what's crazy too. At the beginning, fucking, I had on me was like, I fucking hate Claude. He's such a piece of shit. He's so empathy, and then he's just like, I love you.
A turning point for both of us was that
I was the red flag.
was Ennui going
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. On we going rogue. The fucking there's another clip
You're
of
like,
that.
right.
I have a fucking. No, there's a lot of good clips. I don't know if I clipped it, but it was like. I feel bad sometimes because I feel like I'm in a lot of the clips. I'm like, oh, y'all guys
No,
had
please
good
make
moments,
more.
too."
There need to be more clips made of like the channel in
Yeah,
general,
that's
like
true.
because
Yeah.
I don't remember things that happen in the stream, so sometimes I'll like scroll through clips to like try and remember things.
Yeah, my brother in
Uh,
Christ. I'm drunk for most of the streams.
Yeah,
That's all I do.
I gotta
Rewatch
clip
streams.
that I gotta clip that conversation between Ken and Trick. He's like, well, I'm fucking 87 years old, man.
That's fucking. That's beautiful. I love that fucking scene. I'm like 87, but with Ennui, it was just like
Stop putting-
the only reason why, like, because it was like I was asking. I think I asked you, can I change a certain spell? I don't know. It's probably in the DM somewhere, but I was like, hey, can I change like a spell out for another spell? And you said, yeah, that'd be fine as long as you haven't used that spell. And I was just like, most of the spells I hadn't used, so I was just like, okay, I traded like I can't remember what spell it was, but I traded that spell for like the looking to someone's thoughts spell. And that was you gave me the fucking light. I was just like, I'm making my own plans.
Yeah,
And then I was just like, can I read thoughts? Everyone was like, oh my god, while that was happening.
that's how you
It's like,
got
are you-
into my phone call.
Yeah, I was because Slice let me change the spell. I was able to have the hello. Oh, wrong number. My bad.
Like, huh? That fucking, I love that scene where like you were like, oh yeah, I'll make a deal with Martha, and Claude was like, don't do it.
Please, no. No.
As soon as he said that, he was just like, first of all, oh shit, like, lady is
Sorry.
listening, and I said that. And second of all, like, why did I say that? What's going on with me?
Because of that.
There. Poor
Yeah,
fucking
Fabio.
Fabia in the middle of that. She really tried her best at fixing the two, both Deja Vu and Ennui as best she could.
Yeah, she
They're
is
both-
alive.
They were
She's like,
both
oh, wow, your
different
sister
kinds
is
of fun.
alive, actually. And then you got the maniac Ennui. That literally, I had her at as neutral, but because of the decisions I made with her, she became chaotic neutral.
It got to the point where Deja Vu was like, please leave me alone. Just please
And then-
leave me alone.
And that was like before he like knew everything. He's like, I don't want anything to do with you. And that was like almost that was pretty much. I was at the because I was trying to get into character like everyone else, and I was just like, I think going with Claude's mistress would be the best answer. And if they didn't talk me down, that was gonna happen. I was just like, well, Deja Vu doesn't like he despises me, so there's no point.
Again, the
It was
You were still
fucking-
gonna do it anyway.
the alternate reality where where Deja Vu is like the last one standing against a group of villains as well could have been like that could have been an
That would be
alternate
horrifying.
reality.
Yeah,
Just a man dying standing in front of like 6 people too afraid to stand against a vampire.
I think
That's
a lot about the alternate future where Claude becomes a vampire and just murders Deja Vu.
There's so much. Literally, if Deja Vu and then the rest of the people turn on him, that would have been the maddening music. It would have history repeating itself.
Marlena not
No.
giving Claude permission to give the stone back to me. Like that's like, no, hold on to it. It's like, yeah, give the stone.
He's
It's
gonna
like,
have it.
Yeah, give it to him. What's the worst he can do with it?
It fucking chucks it at his chest.
I threw
No,
a
fuck.
fucking rock at a vampire.
And one.
If Claude became a vampire, I think like fucking Al would have showed up. Just like
Al did show up.
two characters fight, especially one has the Sunblade and one's a vampire. Ruh-roh.
Most of them are fighting for their lives, and then you got like Al and Lamone getting ice cream in the streets of Lorello. Like,
Yeah, it's like I wonder what y'all up to. Yeah, it's like, hey, can you help us out with our friend? And then telling him later, never mind, he died.
Yeah. I always like have an idea to write something for D&D and I just get distracted with life and forget.
I did. I'm gonna be honest. There was a moment where I had planned to even like with the offer from the guy. What's his name again? It's the giant.
The Rune Father.
Giant gun.
Nibiru.
Mhm.
Yeah, really, like yeah. There was a moment where I was gonna stick to the God Thief route and just like say all of that, and then still bust out because I had an idea of my umbrella. Like Victor did make my umbrella magical, so that means it can only be like broken through magical means. And he was gonna shove his umbrella up in the door so it would like
Well,
not break, and he'd get
Nice.
out that way.
you traumatized fucking everyone for nobody. No.
That would have been real cool though. That would have been a really fucking
Yeah.
cool route as
It
well.
would have, but like like there was a fear in Deja Vu, sorry, of like if he did that, then the deal was off of his sister being okay. So
Yeah.
you know he just
Yeah.
he decided to part there.
In
making sure everyone-
technicality, he did steal life back from the gods, just not for himself.
Yeah.
He stole it for his sister.
Yeah.
Al said, and also extremely funny that Victor was like at the bar, and then everyone came back, and he's like, "What?
You
Did
did
you do
what?"
And then Dago was there, like,
Right,
he
he's
probably
like, okay, I'll
should.
be waiting.
Even Dago was like, Dago was like, all right, calm down, calm
You
down.
meet with Marlena, and you guys come back. Yeah, we killed Marlena. What? Victor was going through it that campaign.
Yeah,
I,
fucking.
He's Duncan. He's fucking Duncan. Of like,
What's the Duncan?
I had this idea of like a kind of an epilogue to Laurent Goodbye where like Al and Claude meet in disguise for a drink and like discuss what happened.
yeah.
But I never
Before
ended up
the-
writing it.
Yeah, we didn't end up continuing with the mini campaign epilogues. After a certain point, I was just kind of like, I need to get this
Yeah.
done so that I can go abroad.
Yeah.
Timeline was
Like-
ticking with
Yeah, the
that.
timeline was ticking. Yeah.
That
Um,
little story was going to be like the birth of the remembrance, because Al was the first one he went to for it.
So you heard Labrala too?
It
Yeah.
is random, but
Alright.
like honestly, the characters I made in the latter mini campaigns, I'm more excited seeing again than the
The
former.
earlier ones.
Yeah,
That's fair. No, fucking what's his name? Not Trick.
Love.
Big Monster. Yeah, Love. It's like I feel like the only character that like has died with me was Dominic or Gambish, and I'm fine with him being dead because he kind of at
gets a
that
little bit
last
after.
end. Yeah, he bit after, but I don't know what the effects of that were
bad.
because of that. But yeah, no, I'm like those are one of the characters. Like most of the characters, you know, you don't want them to die. Like, you know, because you know, live forever. Some of them, you know, it's fine for them. Like they live the. Like Dagor, if Dagor like died of a heart attack in this like main campaign, I'd be like, he fucking did everything. Like, hey, he's fine.
Yeah,
But
'cause,
with
like,
Gambish, I was
with
like,
the-
yeah, he's like.
there's like a little bit because with the earlier main campaigns, they kind of like got through their arcs. So
Yeah.
like if
Oh, yeah,
something
no,
happens
they're
to them,
done.
I can at least be like, you know what, that's
They did it.
they did what they did a lot. So I can be okay with them dying. I'll be sad, but I'm okay with them dying.
Yeah, it's kind of like with Gambish and everything. Like I didn't have like their future planned. I'm like, oh, I wonder what they could do. Done. He still lived for like a very like past his like no more expectations, but then it was just like the
His mind slowly became infected by the rot. And,
Yeah, and he was just like,
he
I
was
need to
just-
die. I
yeah.
need to die.
The longer
I
he
like to
stuck
imagine-
around, the less and less human he was becoming.
In fucking Love's Apothecary, like he just has like an emergency blast shield in case he misses a rhyme. That he just like brings like a shutter and he brings down. It's like, welcome to the apothecary.
Welcome to the apothecary. It could be scary.
That rhymes, and you're just a bad bar. You're gonna die.
Yeah, fucking Tupac Shakur from the heavens is like, yeah, it better be a fucking good rhyme, son.
I said the rhyme meant, but it was just so bad that it's killing me.
You're fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the cement bunker.
Especially, I'm curious what Gully and Eliza are up to. Especially Eliza. I like Eliza.
Oh, Eliza's fucking
I've
old
got
Tavia.
I've got some plans for a couple of the characters. Not all of them can show up, unfortunately, because then it just becomes the reference machine campaign, right?
Yeah, the bloated.
But there are some characters that I'm sitting on, and I'm going like, when they get to see these characters, right? Like, they're gonna know.
I'm gonna be like, who is that? Who is that?
Grungo.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys remember
Grungo.
Scrungo? Your
Shepatsu.
favorite character?
That was more for genetic.
The villain.
Sorry. The villain.
The final BBG is Shepatsu.
You know who I feel bad for the most though?
Who?
Arya. She's been listening to us this entire time. She
She's like,
didn't know
what
about our
has he been
side tangent.
What has he been
Who
talking
is he
about?
talking to?
I
Who is he talking?
I think
He's
I
just-
think I am gonna like not continue tonight because it's already
Oh, yeah,
like,
that makes
it's
sense.
already
Oh,
like
okay.
11:30.
That's
I
fine.
don't
It
want
makes-
to.
I would
push this to,
rather.
like, 2.
I'd rather have the
Full
full
case, yeah.
be a,
We kind of did just start talking about D&D for an hour, so that's
Yeah,
fair.
Tyrion turned towards what's her face and just started telling like D&D lore to.
Yeah.
See,
Oh my god, Jesus! He does. He does, dude.
He told all of it.
I did.
He's like, holy shit.
I'll just say
I
I
know
was
what you
there.
did. I know what you did.
I know what you did in LeBron. Bye. You brought back cement.
he sees all of the recaps. I
Bro,
see.
cement's just out there too. I just fucking. He's
Yep.
just out there chilling.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he is.
I'll probably honestly, if so, like I've said, the fan service among all above all fan service is peace for cement for me, because that really was like
Man,
I just wanted to play dumb Goliath barbarian, and it got out of hand.
yeah. You became the destroyer of
And,
universes.
like, we joke about it. That legitimately was a slappy scenario.
Yes,
like that
it was.
happened.
That was
Yep.
that's the definition of a
On
slappy
session
scenario.
one. Session
Yep, session
one.
1.
That all that stuff that happened to cement happened in the span of one session, and it was fucking
That's
traumatic.
fucked.
Just everybody.
That's why I'm like-
dude, like he watched both of his friends carbonize in front of him. One of them didn't even have a skeleton
And
left.
then
Yeah.
he has the Thanos storyline. The ash from his friends he coated his skin. No, he was gray
That's
already. But I
Kratos.
like the
Kratos,
no,
yeah.
Kratos. Who did I say?
You said Thanos.
He's a fan of. No,
It's
fucking
close enough.
Caleb. Have you guys seen one Caleb City where it's like the alternate world Marvel, and they just go over? Do you have Thanos? We have Kratos.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, yeah. But I liked talking about D&D. I'm down for more
Yeah.
D&D conversation. But
Okay.
I'm
Can't wait.
definitely- I'm really curious to see how his time and absurdity has affected Gravity. His mentality.
Yeah.
And-
If he's even alive, he could have been in the past.
Because
But,
even for those brief days he was there, like he
things
was like
happened.
him. No, he was like, but like he was
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he
was him.
He wasn't controlled. He had very little outside interference in his own head.
He had time to be a person again, and that's like
Yeah.
huge. Way
even
of
though he's a
thinking.
bit deranged, he was himself.
I
And
mean,
also-
you can't blame him.
Also,
Yeah, no,
Oliver
I don't blame him.
looking a lot like Gravity
Gravity.
Vampire. as well.
Yeah.
and that like Omer just has a Raymir pendant that he's gonna show it off like this attorney badge. Is like, this is a Raymir pendant. Like, what the fuck is Raymir?
We'll be on the crime scene.
I'm I think my like fan service moment that I'm most looking forward to at the beginning of the campaign, it was eggs, but like more and more I keep thinking about what has to happen for Claude to show up.
Oh fuck no!
Didn't he
Onward.
show up already? I thought he was at the graduation, wasn't he?
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
That was Shaw. Shaw
like
was at-
officially nobody knows where he is. Like he's been in the dark since Remembrance served its purpose.
I wonder what Onward would be doing though. She's probably be
Isn't that-
teaching, but
I thought she was
Yeah, I'd be willing to
ruling.
be her
I thought she was
Onward.
Yeah, I thought. Who's ruling Bosper? Guys.
That's Lamone.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I, well, hey, I mean, yeah, I was about to say, when did Onward, like, Onward wasn't even there, was he?
I hard forgot. I was like, what? Like,
No, that'd be crazy if Ennui took control of Bosper.
I think the main. I don't know if it's already happened or if it's, but I think Lamone is. He's like both with Bosper and also the Verdant Syndicate right now. I think he's trying to bridge that gap between the two.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, that's a powerful ally.
And we've got Ramsey, and we've got Al. We've got like
there are
you
a
know what?
lot of your former player characters in very high
Down.
positions of power.
Yeah, no, that's what's the craziest part. No, if you want to, with Carlos' permission, Ennui would be fine being the assistant to fucking Bosper.
I think the idea at the end of the Remembrance one shot was that it would be ruled by a council, not one person.
Yeah,
That is true.
it was
Like,
going to be
I'm-
like a just a bunch of people. I thought it was also a democracy as well.
Yeah.
And like Claude offered his services as like an operative, like he a spy master, but not like a head of state.
Yeah, he
A
didn't
head
want to be.
position.
He didn't want to be in the figure.
Dude, there was a funny thing. You saying that now? It was like, I think during the session, he's like, "Well, I guess I have to do it." And then Tommy posted a picture of a guy holding the crown, going like, and then puts it on his head. He's like, "I guess I have to bear this burden." He's like, "What the fuck you mean? You don't have to."
Yeah.
It's like
so
literally.
with the council setup, though, I think Lamone is probably like he's both on the council, but he's also shadowing as a Verdant. Like I don't know if he's not the
Yeah.
elder, right? Or what is his current status there? I forget.
In the Verdant
that's already happened.
Syndicate.
Yeah.
That's sort of up for Lamone to decide, I think, because Tim's
Yeah.
deceased. He died.
Yeah.
So
Because Tim's left him his
died.
position. What was
Yeah.
Tim was like the head. Right?
Tim was part of the Verdant Syndicate. He wasn't the head.
Okay.
He was because the Verdant Syndicate is like a just straight up council of all druids. So he
Yeah.
was the head of the land council, or like the land circle.
Then
druids.
he would be doing that. Then he would be
Yeah.
He would probably just be shadowing that as well and just bridging the gap between and Bosper and Vinlock.
Yeah. Which probably means they have a very good trade between the two.
Very good. They're prospered. Money.
Because both
Oh yeah, no, fucking Bosper's. Lorala's like, oh, please.
the like
Please.
I'm like thinking about the trade between the two countries. Holy shit. Former Lorala with
Okay.
all of its fucking like gold and fineries, it's got wines and stuff like that. Versus the the entirety of Vinlock with like all manner of produce, the fucking the what is it, like just meat in general, like all different kinds of meat. There's oh my god, they're probably
I don't know,
money. You
This
know?
is off topic, but I don't know why it started. I just don't like Anfido. There's no fucking reason for it. Like
I hate it.
No, I
I
just
just-
think character straight like no, I don't go by it. But like that was Trick. That was like me, and I don't know why. There's there's something about Infido I just really don't like. I don't.
I mean,
Like,
to be
like-
fair, we all got blown up at some point in Amphido, and then wasn't Amphido like
Craddock?
on the edge of Craddock? Wasn't it on the edge of
You got blown up.
the tornado?
No, that was
that was
Trinora.
Trinora.
The
That's
acid
Trinora.
tornado. Oh,
That's
okay,
where-
that's
that's
Trinora.
where it's from.
I mean,
That's
it's
where
close
from.
by.
I gotta figure
So
out
that-
where.
I have no idea why I personally hate Infido so much, but whenever I hear, I'm like, fucking Infido.
Amphito.
You just hate
Right?
meat, buddy.
Why?
You just hate meat, Mark.
It was fine though. It was like an okay. It was like a completely fine setting and area. Like especially for like up all night. I can't explain it. I just really don't like it.
It's
You know.
to be fair, there's a part of me that like
I do not
Slicer
care
was
for
talking.
Infido.
Slicer was talking about where is it? I'm trying to pull up the maps of Premier Current. That I was like, I would always, anytime we're in the campaign, sometimes I would just look at the map to like if I'm gonna write and shit, and I would always look at the Monaco Islands. I'm like, are we ever gonna go there?
The answer
And he was
is
talking about yeah, like we
no.
never did. Well, yeah, but it was the fact that I was just I'd be like, why are the Monaco Islands there? Are we ever gonna go to the Monaco Islands? Like they've throughout history. Like if you look at like I saved all the maps, they never changed. They never fucking changed.
Nope, because
And I'm like,
you guys didn't have a chance to change it. There was a planned one shot for the Monaco Islands. It wasn't going to be a full mini campaign because I just didn't have the time. Where you would have found out that there was just like something going on underneath the island that would just
God.
I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I never finished writing the one shot, but there would have been just something under the island that would have just like maybe moved it off of the map or something. I don't know.
So I do that sometimes with my writing where I'm just like, okay, there's a weird thing in this place, and I have a very like general idea, like there's something under the lake, or like the magic water has an effect, and then you guys like make a beeline straight there, and I'm like, I have to figure out what the thing is.
Yeah,
No, that definitely like that happened because Candyland, I would say like 3 sessions before you got there was different.
Wow.
Like not even like a dream or like it was just like an actual like it'd still be like mystical, like more of an entrance to the Feywild, but like the concept is completely different. It would have just been like there would have been less control over the town. There wouldn't be any of the rules or the dream stuff going on. Like I had a completely different way I wanted to approach Candyland, but I scrapped it all.
I love what you came up
He
with.
said,
though. That was
last
fantastic.
You know, it's beautiful.
Okay.
It was beautiful. It
That's
was
an
like literally
3 sessions. That's an exaggeration. Like it was not like during the campaign while we were playing. I decided to change it, which is
like I haven't seen One Piece, but I kind of imagine like not One Piece and Naruto. You know how they have those art or Dragon Ball, they have those arcs. This will forever be the Candyland arc because it literally changes a lot of the not like outside world perspective, but just for the characters, it changes like a lot of the
precedent because this was like I said, like I really wanted to get into it to the fact like this was really the first like battle. I feel like
that was the biggest threat that we've
like
ever faced.
you guys gotten hurt. You guys have had like but like I feel like this was the first battle I think I've nailed in the sense of desperation. Omar got fucked up.
No, yeah, I got my ass wet because like I was still damaged from the fight.
Me
I
at
think I
almost
took-
full health. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
think
was
that
like-
the only damage Barton took that entire fight was self-inflicted.
Yeah, which is surprising
And-
because Barton usually gets pretty fucked up during fights.
Yeah.
Fucking-
takes no damage and he died.
Yeah.
I would have had more health if we didn't fight Goppy. Or Gloppy.
Gloppy,
Gloppy. Yeah, I was at 91 health out of my like 106
It's a
or
miracle
7.
you didn't go down.
It's funny
I'm-
'cause
I was fighting for my life.
we could have chosen to take a short rest, but we just chose violence. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
no,
because it was
he
the
said
same
he
day was doing Stranger.
Yeah,
you
he
gotta
said like,
kill Stranger.
all right, fine, I'm gonna kill Stranger right now, and we were like, oh shit, all right.
And then the bomb. He's like, hit me, go out.
monkey.
Okay, come down there, come down here.
Yeah.
The bomb strapped to Pictus.
I kind
I
of
was-
figured that, like,
Like, I didn't say anything just because, like, if I feel like I say, like, I'm really surprised you guys did get the bag of holding in there with you. Like, you had stuff in there, in the bag of holding still.
Did we have
we?
weapons?
Not weapon,
What
but
do
you
we
still
have?
like you had like I mean like random nicknames.
Animals.
Dude, I have no idea what's in that fucking bag.
That's fair, no, that's fair. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm just surprised
that
that
is-
that.
All that I know is
Also,
that
to be
sometimes Gilmath will just put something in there, and I'll be like, okay, like I won't even think about it.
fucking wait, is the cat still in Gilmath's bag?
I think the
Decorum's
cat was. I think the cat
No.
was returned to Decorum.
Okay.
Yeah, Decorum got
Okay,
a cat.
that's good. Cool. I was about to say, but like to be fair, I was saying Gilmath had the bag, and he didn't. With his memory loss, he's not gonna know what the bag does.
I'm not even
Or,
before
like, he
that, bro,
knows-
I was like, I'm surprised they're not like they have like a lot of stuff in there. They have, like,
I don't
acid
like.
and
I
shit
forgot
and
what we
fucking-
had. Like fucking
Yes, sir.
Tommy put shit there, like it's fucking candy. He's like, oh, animal. He's not there for the items. He's there for the fucking reaction.
He's not there to store the item. He's there to see if he
Yeah.
gets an animal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He stores it, but then like who
It
knows?
might as-
There
it
could be
might
a
as well
fucking
be a bag
missile
of-
launcher in there.
It might as well be a bag of devouring at this point, because like
Yeah,
anything that goes in will not come back out.
Yeah. I should really put like an inventory channel or something, or just like something to keep track of the bag, just so you have.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
just the bag. Yeah, everything else I got in stock. Fucking Omer's eating
Your
forever. I could have
Those
ate.
those health potions fucking put in some work.
No, yeah, I still have like one more. I had like
Yeah.
that last one that I was gonna try to drink, but then I was just like, we need to fix this up.
Have your superior?
No, I gave my grader. I gave that to Gilmath.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't have a superior.
I should have saved it for
Oh,
my
yeah,
ass.
Yeah.
I should have saved it for my goddamn ass. God,
I'm happy.
I was at 1 HP until the monkey mode.
That was fun.
Well, 7. Then I got hit to 1.
I'm happy with where Barton's going right now. Like he's just
He has a lot.
like he needs something to work towards. He's the kind of person who's like, if I let myself think about what's going on around me, I'm just gonna get so wrapped up in it. I need something to do to distract myself.
Because I really was racking my brain around, because there's like there's the regarding his own issues with his brother, like that's already like a whole thing. But I need to like what's the goal I can give Barton that ties into, and the fact that he's taking power from devils still to like, or like devil kin essentially to do good, I feel like is a very symbolic
and killing an unjust god that is like robbing people of their memories.
yeah, like I feel like that's a very good symbolic journey for him to be on.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
As for
I hate
Brianna, again, I mentioned it before of viewing her as an arbiter for the druids.
Yeah, we're gonna tell her
yeah.
about that. She's gonna be like, "Huh?"
Huh?
But
Yeah, she's a what?
The fuck are you all talking about, you weirdos?
Yeah, you're like,
Oh yeah, go back.
Who are all of you? Like,
where am I, Lois?
Lois?
where are you, Lois?
I love that one
Okay.
fucking picture.
Let's
Oscar
make-
and Peter at further time at home.
Also, I'm
Let's
gonna
end